dissing. We don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pays in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
MRecktv. Y'all know the M.Reck room edit, kid. Let's get to it. Pound that like button. We know how this algorithm work. Huh? We know how this algorithm work. So look, we got Maino responding to Troy Ave. And he said he got a little surprise for Troy Ave. See what he holding in his hand? According to Maino, this is Maino's claims. Let's get into it, and then we're going to talk about what's going on. Salute to the Rec Mob. Salute to SJ. Episode 3. Episode 3 is out the spooky hours, and it's looking spooky out here. All right? We're going to get right to it, and let's do it. We taking calls, too. 310-598-2974. All right, let's get to it, y'all. Hold on, I got y'all. Let's go.
Listen, Troy Ave, you're a very funny guy, man. You always been funny. You always amused me. I always thought that you was comical. I never took you serious. I never thought. I never believed. None of this shit, none of us ever did. We never believed you. The only person ever thought that you was important was you, brother. You never was nobody. So I say all that to say, not to put you down, but to say to you, this narrative about people hating on you, everybody hating on you, everybody against you. I'm not against you. I don't hate on you. I've never hated on you. I've never had a problem with you because guess what? You could never have been a problem with me. You could have never been a problem for me. All right. So with that being said, I just want to tell you, listen, I've been holding something for you because I figured that maybe at some point you would believe so much of these tall tales about yourself that you would maybe one day I would have to put you back in your place. Because prior to this, it was all good. You was a little nigga that I met at the gas station handing out the CDs. I never seen no bands, never seen no jury, never seen none of that. But listen, who am I to judge? Everybody got a road to follow. So I never had issues with you. But now, you know, after all these bricks in these backpacks, after all this talk, that was cement. What, cement? No, listen. After all this talk, these bricks in this backpack, you're talking so crazy, and you're talking about this money, and you're talking about this jury and all that. Brother, you should never talk money and jury, please. Because I bought something for you that I've been holding. I've been keeping it on ice for a long time. You know, I'm going to show you what it is. I've been holding this because I figured at some point that I would have to put you back in your place. And it's cold. Show you, brother.
We kept it on real ice.
Kept it on. I've been holding this for you. You remember this is your Jesus piece. This is the Jesus piece that you wore every single day. You got up, you went to video shoots with. You got up, you put this around your neck. You went to parties with this. You went to industry events. You went to you did shows with this on. You took a lot of pictures with this on right here. Anybody that's watching this could find out that you could easily find pictures of the same chain around your neck, right? The significant thing about this chain, because I don't want people to think, oh, Maino grimy, he had his chain. This is the chain that Troy Ave was wearing when he was got into his scuffle at Irving Plaza.
All right, so we're gonna stop right there. Y'all get the gist of it. Maino claims he got Troy Ave chain from Irving Plaza. I don't know if he's saying he took it off him or Troy Ave dropped it. Listen, that's up for speculation. Call me up, 310-598. I got more clips because he did like a 30-minute video, firing back at Troy Ave. I'm going to go into the Troy Ave joint. We're going to let the streets call it. We're going to let the people call it down the middle. I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't have a horse in the race. See, that's the difference between me and them. Ain't no biasness over here. Ain't nothing biased over here. You know what I mean? That's why I'm the livest nigga in the world and got the livest show. And I don't do no hate, no funny shit, none of that. Brooklyn nigga for real. East New York nigga for real. On a different type of time. Pound that like button. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette. Call me up 310. Let me open the lines up. I know y'all trying to call crazy. Episode 3 is out, the spooky hours. I'm gonna go into this Troy Ave clip, and then we're gonna go into the calls. All right, let's get to it. Play this Troy Ave clip. Responding to Maino the other day.
Maino got a lot to say. I'm adjusting on the fact though, so we get paid for that. That's what I like to do. I like to get paid for shit. No more of this shit with you motherfuckers for nothing. I don't think it's personal yet, except for the personal fact that nigga shot his bitch. And he's seen a lot, but how he seen so much when he ran the fuck body, he had no shoes on. He ran it by his shoes. How'd you feel like? Okay, cool.
Damn. Nigga said Maino ran out of his shoes. Wow. It's crazy. Maino said he got Troy Ave chain. Damn. Crazy. Shots fired from both angles. One of them claimed the other one ran out of shoes trying to get out of Irving Plaza. The other one claims he got his chain. And yeah, call me up 310-598-2974. Is a lot to unpack here. Listen, we're going to talk about it, and we got episode 3 out, the Spooky Hours. Go to spookyyhourstv.tv. If you bought the pre-order link, your link is live. All right, your link is live. You can watch your episode tonight. Let's get it. Let me open these lines up. Shots fired. I'm going to replay this Maino video. Like I said, I don't have a horse in the race. I ain't got a dog in a fight. And plus, I ain't biased. We going to call it down the middle. And matter of fact, how you really do it, you let the people call what it is. And that's why the people rock with MRecktv, the livest show. You dig? You dudes can learn from me. All right, let's get it. Let me for people just now coming in the room, let me play this Maino clip again. Let's get it.
After all this talk,
That was cement.
what cement? No, listen. After all this talk, this bricks in his backpack, you talking so crazy. You talking about this money.
Page. Yo, mute your audio. Mute your audio. Mute your audio, please.
Peace.
Page, talk to me.
Yo, this is Snags calling out the 757, man.
All right, Snags calling out the 757. Is that NC?
Nah, that's 757. But I've been knowing here. I didn't call you a few other times.
Yeah,
but
I remember your name.
I'm like originally from like Queens, for real.
Okay.
South Side.
Shouts to the whole South Side
all day.
No doubt, my brother. So
Yeah.
talk to me.
All right, so we got Maino against Troy Ave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Well, it's crazy because Maino said he got Troy Ave's chain.
Yeah, that's what he claims.
So what would make Maino keep his chain from back then and then bring it up now?
I don't know. That's something you gotta ask him, good brother. You know what I mean? Good question.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah, man.
But in all fairness, he said he'd been keeping it on ice because he was waiting for, I guess he was waiting for like a situation to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he was,
Yeah.
you know, that was his chess move. You know what I mean? So according to him, you know what I mean? Pound that like Maino said he been keeping the chain on ice. And if you look at the video, he pulled the chain out from the back of the Maybach, I guess the fridge, you know.
Right.
But it's a lot. It don't stop there. Because he said the chain. See, I gotta play more of the video. You know what I'm saying? Saying the chain ain't official. I gotta play more of the video, you know what I mean? So people could hear it from the horse's mouth. You know what I mean? But pound that like button. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette. Maino fires back at Troy Ave and said, I got your chain from Irving Plaza. And he didn't, you know, articulate how he got the chain. He just said, I got your chain from that night. You know what I mean?
Right.
So pound that like button. Yeah. Let's get to it. We got episode 3. Matter of fact, before me and you get into more dialogue, I need you to get that Spooky Hours TV series of mine. Good brother.
Word, definitely.
Yeah.
M.Reck, man, I'm definitely do that, my G, man, because I've been doing some other shit, but I got it now. I got you,
that's what it is. And I appreciate you, good brother, for calling. You heard me?
All love.
All right. All love, good brother. Salute.
Peace.
Peace. Call me up, man. Let me know how y'all feel about Maino allegedly keeping Troy Ave chain on ice since 2016. I mean, he had the chain on ice for like 7 years, right? Let's get to it though. Peace.
M.Reck was good.
Nah, everything good. Jersey Mac, I see you.
Peace,
Talk
King.
to me. Peace, King. Talk to me right now. Bring some clarity to this situation because he said Maino responds to Troy Ave and said,
yeah,
he had his chain on ice for 7 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man, interesting. Man.
Very interesting. So speak your piece, good brother.
Man, I just watched Maino speaking speech about like a half an hour clip. Mm-hmm. I watched it all through, and I mean, I feel two ways about it. Be real with you. Mm-hmm. I think it's an attack on Troy Ave's credibility, right? And it's a good attack because, I mean, if it is a fake chain, then, you know, that puts into question a lot of the activities Troy Ave was saying he was involved in before he got in the game and how he came in with money because he was in the street doing his thing, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So if we playing chess, it seems like he almost like he baited Troy Ave to say something so he could put this nail in his coffin, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And that's well played. But you know what I still don't like and don't agree with on Maino's end of things is I feel like he's still, you know, biased. You know what I mean? Against Troy Ave and you know, starting with Taxstone, because at the end of the day, right? Mm-hmm. The root of all of this is Taxstone, you know, trolling this man and asking for issues, you know, that he clearly felt like he needed to be strapped for to handle. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like if that's the root of it all, and in the process of that being addressed and being dealt with, this man brought harm to a female companion of yours that was an innocent bystander, right? Mm-hmm. I'm wondering how much animosity you got to have for Troy Ave to bypass all of that and do something like this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, Taxstone is the birth of this whole thing. in my opinion. You
And
understand?
let me interject right there. Now, I love to go to the origin because I spoke on this too, because I always go to the origin. That's where a lot of people lose me at, because they never go to that origin that you're talking about. And I agree with you. But in this thing here, people pick and choose how they want to deal with situations because it's a narrative that they got to push. But you're right. Hold that thought. Is somebody calling? But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to call you back. I need you to get that Spooky Hours, though. Go to Spooky Hours TV.
Oh, that's a fact.
All right, I'm gonna call you back because I'm gonna take the next caller. But hold on, what? This Jersey Mac, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Jersey Mac, I'm gonna hit you back. We're gonna get to the next callers. We're gonna give everybody their time to, get they shit off, talk they talk. This is Brooklyn versus Brooklyn, and I hate to see it, but this is just what Brooklyn is. I'm gonna keep it real. Brooklyn is full of hate. And this is a fact. I mean, niggas hate everywhere, but Brooklyn, it's a different kind of hate. Everybody want to be king of New York. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. What's going on out here? This rap, and then it's beyond just the whole rap. The rap competitive nature. It's that's just the mentality out here. Everybody gotta be. It's like that everywhere. But to me, it's like that out here to the 1 million power. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I just never seen it. Like, just growing up, you go other places, it's like it's not like that. Like you can feel like animosity everywhere, but this Brooklyn shit is different. But yo, hold that thought. I'm gonna hit you right back, King. Peace. Mute your audio. Mute your audio, good brother.
My audio?
No, I mean, your TV or your laptop or whatever. But you good now. I don't hear it right now. You good?
Audio? What?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, mute your TV or your laptop, good brother, please.
I bet.
Pound that like button. Yeah, pound that like button, y'all. Episode 3, the Spooky Hours is out. So if you bought the pre-order link or you was wondering when it was gonna come out, it's out now. Get it now for a limited time. SpookyHoursTV.tv. So caller, state your name, where you calling from, keep it clean. Let's get it. Caller.
Hello?
Yeah, you live, good brother. Yeah, you live.
My whole thing is, right? The hating just don't stop. You know? It's just crazy. Like,
yeah, go ahead, brother.
Somebody died. Yeah, the hating don't stop, man. The hating don't stop. That's all. Just the hating gotta stop. That shit should be perceived just like the snitching. You know what I mean? You know how they want to just throw somebody in the hole for snitching. All right, once somebody start hating, right then and there, it should be the same energy. You know what I mean?
Now, I'm with you because I was saying that during the Fat Joe live week and a half ago. Shouts to Charlie Rock LD. He reached out to me. We're gonna have him on the show, on the MRecktv show. So look, let's go to the hate, because the hate is the problem. And like you said, the same way people have that energy for snitching, they should have that same energy for niggas hating, right? That's what you said?
Of course.
Okay, and I feel the same way. Let's go to this origin of this hate. And this Brooklyn hate is different. It's hate everywhere. But everybody says it all the time to me. Yo, why niggas in Brooklyn be hating on each other like that? I never seen nothing like that. I get the calls all the time. You know what I'm saying? So if we go, go ahead, King.
I'm gonna say it's more so like, it's like NYC is just like everybody want to be the king and want to be the, no blemishes, no, you know what I mean? And it's just corny. It's corny. Like, everybody just gotta be the king, you know?
Yeah.
But ain't no kings out here, man. It's just potholes.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It bogus shit. You know what I mean? Like, just get your money and go.
Yeah, nah, I feel you, good brother, man. Great assessment. I need you to do me a favor, get that Spooky Hours TV show of mine. You know what I mean? Go to spookyhourstv.tv. And man, thanks for tapping in, good brother. You heard me?
Nah, appreciate it.
All right, no doubt. So let me get to all these calls, man. Call me up 310-598-2974. A lot of people is mad at this hate and this Brooklyn hate because it's getting ridiculous, man. And it's the people. It ain't me because I call it for what it is, but the people see it. They like, damn. You know, hey, I go with the people, man, and I go with my gut. My gut always told me it's a lot of hate. You know what I mean, in the city. And you can see it. Like when I be around these rappers, you can feel the energy. Niggas would be mad for a lot of reasons, and we're going to that. But we want to keep it on the topic at hand. Maino is holding a alleged chain of Troy Ave. This is his claims, and he had it on ice for 7 years because the incident at Irving Plaza happened in 2016, I believe, like May 26th, 27th. I don't know the actual date, but so he had this chain for like close to 7 years. So the anniversary of the Irving Plaza incident is coming up in May, because we might as well say we in April already. Peace.
Peace, right?
What's going on, family? State your name, where you calling from, and keep it clean. Pound that like button, y'all. This is the livest show ever. What's your name,
Cal
homie?
from Hartford, Connecticut, man.
You said Cal?
Yeah, from Hartford, Connecticut.
Okay, Cal. So talk to me, man. What's your assessment on this whole situation right here, man?
My assessment is karma kicking them in the ass.
Okay, break it down.
Karma, because you know how he did Manolo Rose?
Mm-hmm.
It just all coming back on him, and then he got to do the worst on it. So he like telling and all that. But is it telling because his man got shot? You know what I'm saying? Like God forbid, like God bless him and God forbid, whatever happened. But it's like karma, man. It's like karma, bro.
No doubt, good brother. Yo, I'm gonna hit you back. I got another caller. Salute, bro. Peace.
Yo, M.Reck, what's up?
What's going on, my brother? State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. And hold on. Rec Mob, I need y'all to pound that like button. Call me up, 310-598-2974. The Spooky Hours episode 3 is out. Go to spookyhourstv.tv. Get that. Best Friends movie is on Tubi. Keep running those numbers up. So caller, state your name, where you're calling from. Keep it clean. Let's make this in a minute or less, because it's a million people trying to get on the line. Talk to me, King.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm Slim from South Jamaica, Queens, but I live in Connecticut. But basically, I've been following this situation since it went down in 2016. You know what I'm saying? I took a very, I like Troy Ave when he came out. I like the things that he was speaking about. But from the jump, I heard that he initiated the situation, man. And you could ask anybody that I was around. I've been screaming it like he's going the wrong way about it, because you keep talking about you took the gun from a hater and all this, and you initiated the contact. So, I know that's eating him up every day. He gotta look in that mirror, man. So I'm glad Maino said this, man, and shout out, Rack, man. That's all.
No doubt, King, man. I want to shed more light to the situation because I got a phone call. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna let the people speak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like to let the people speak. You see, with my show, and you probably know this already, I kind of give a general perspective and let the people call it for what it is, opposed to all these other YouTubers. They got their jaded opinions and they want you to go with their narrative. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I do something different from everybody, and I be having the valid information because I know all these cats. one way or another. You know what I mean? So,
Yes,
but
sir.
I
Yes,
appreciate you calling. Good brother. I need you to go support that Spooky Hours TV show, my brother. Run the numbers up for me. SpookyHoursTV.tv. Episode 1, 2, and 3 is out. You know what I mean? Hold me
Absolutely.
down. Salute,
Absolutely,
King.
right, too.
Peace. Peace. Peace.
Salute, M.Reck.
Salute, King. Talk to me, King. State your name, where you're calling from, keep it clean, and Wreckmore, pound the like button, because they saying it's over 600 people in the building in like 20 minutes, but the likes is not matching the people in the room. What we doing here? The like button is free. Run the likes up. It's all good. And yeah, the likes help with the algorithm. Yeah, that's how we say it. Run the likes. Yeah, let's get it. But my brother, state your name, where you calling from. Let's get it, my brother.
This is Charlie from the Bronx. M.Reck was good. Salute.
All right. Talk to me, Charlie from the Bronx.
Damn, Maino is bullying Troy Ave, having a chain since 2016 and saying it's fake. And I don't know, it's kind of spooky. So I don't know. I'm just waiting for Troy Ave to respond.
Oh, he definitely gonna respond. he definitely gonna respond. That's a fact.
Yeah.
He gonna respond. He gonna respond on that Facto show that he got. You know what I mean? On his podcast.
Salute, M.Reck.
Salute, man.
Love your show.
Thank you, bro. Support that Spooky Hours. All right. Appreciate
All
it.
right.
My man.
Bye-bye.
Man, call me up. 310-598. The line's on fire, man. State your name, where you're calling from. Keep it clean. Pound that like button, y'all.
Peace, God.
Peace, God. Talk to me.
All right, peace, God. Listen, my name is Born King. I'm from Baltimore, right? And you come from the same era. I'm in the hip hop business and stuff like that, right? And you know what these cats, man. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Like we down here in Baltimore, we sitting back, and a lot of these dudes, man, that we looked up to musically and all that, they letting us down, bro. Because at the end of the day, Maino shouldn't even have nothing to say per se. His shorty got hit up. You feel me? So like the other guy said, like, you know, he's feeling some type of way about it. But that changed for 7 years ago. Don't nobody care about that. Don't nobody care about that shit. I mean, don't nobody care about that. You know what I mean? Like, what you trying to prove was a change that you had 7 years ago, B. You reaching. We don't care about that. You should have said that 7 years ago. And if the chain not real, so to speak, is questionable, still that come along with the game. Like he probably like who say he ain't had one and didn't know it one time. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. It's not relevant. We got too much stuff going on out here. Trying to get these seeds, man, to not idolize this bull crap, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I appreciate your show. I appreciate you. You a legend. And I gotta holler at you for advertisement and everything too. I'm Wu-Tang Management, God. My name is Born King, and my channel is Bag Light People.
Hold on, King. We gonna do this right. I'm gonna lock you in because you talking business and you talking with a level head, because it's all about the solution for these babies. And I've been talking this from day one, the other day, and we're gonna continue talking this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm all about, you know, resolution first and foremost. But if brothers want to address what they want to address, we're gonna address it, and we're gonna let the people talk about it. So let me get your name again, King. Let me lock you in. What's your name again?
Born King, God.
Born King. All right, so I'm locking you in. So when damn. Hold on. Damn it. Hold on, man. Give me 1 second. Damn it. Hold on, y'all. I was trying to lock the homie in. Peace.
Hold on, y'all.
Peace. All right, damn. I'm trying to lock the homie Born King in. Where's it? Damn, there's a lot of people trying to call. Peace.
Yo, M.Reck.
Hold on 1 second. Yo, Born. Yeah, hold on, fam. Yo, Born King, man. The line switched over. I didn't hang up on you. Text me so I could lock you in. Be like, yo, this is Born King. Not you, King. Not you. Born King. Born King. If you can hear this message on the airwaves. lock or text your number so I can lock you in. Peace.
Hello. Yo, what up, man? It's M.Reck.
Yeah, it's M.Reck, son.
Yo, M.Reck, what's good? Yo, this Swag Boy 360, man. I want to chime in on the topic.
You got it, man. Just keep it clean.
Right.
Just keep it clean. Pound that like button, y'all. Let's get it.
I'm about to keep it clean. Yo, so check this out. So, boom. Now, Maino exposed him for rocking a fake chain. Now, I was surprised because the way Troy Ave be talking about how he get all this money, how he is an investor, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, I was applauding Troy. I'm like, yo, this dude really, really getting money. But then when Maino exposed, like, yo, this chain is fake, I'm like, nah, not Troy Ave, not the big money, man. You know what I'm saying? But then on the flip side, all these rappers wore fake chains once in their career before. Because I'm going to keep it real, M.Reck. When I go to the club at night, I will rock a fake chain. You know why? Because it gives me the same effect that a real chain would give me. So, boom, if I can rock a fake chain for like, what, $50, $100, give me that chain. Give me that. I'm rocking it. Because guess what? It's going to have the same effect as a real one. And I ain't about to pay no $5,000, $10,000 for no real chain. Give me that fake chain, son. You feel me?
I feel you. I'm not knocking nobody rocking a fake chain, but for me, I'm just not gonna feel right with a fake chain on. That's just me. I'm not knocking nobody rocking a fake chain. It's just me. I won't even go to the club. I won't even put a fake chain on around my neck. You digging what I'm saying? But I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. You dig? But I get it because everybody's wearing fake jewelry these days. You got niggas, everybody wearing that jewelry from the middle of the mall. You know what I mean? Them Soldier Boy chains. Yeah. Niggas is rocking them Soldier Boy chains. You digging what I'm saying?
Word up.
So
word up.
You know,
word up.
but peace, my brother. I ain't gonna front, but you know, just be easy out there with that fake jewelry too. You know what I mean? Be easy, because niggas, I seen a couple of niggas get clapped for fake jewelry too. And niggas got clapped, and then niggas clapped them again just because the chain was fake. So you gotta be easy when, you know what I mean? And this is, I'm not saying that's Troy Ave chain and he wear fake jewelry. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in general, because homie said what he said about wearing fake jewelry. Peace.
Yeah, peace. What's up, homie? What is good, M.Reck?
Mute your audio, please. Anytime when people call my show, the audio has to be muted because it bleeds into the show, good brother.
All right, pardon me.
Yeah, now you good. You good. But yeah, pound that like button, y'all. Run the likes up. We got the Spooky Hours episode 1 and 2 and 3. Episode 3 dropped today. Go to SpookyHoursTV.tv. Run the numbers up, and I know the caller gonna hold me down on that after he say his assessment. He gonna handle his business on the SpookyHoursTV.tv website. So, caller, state your name. Where you calling from?
Yo, my name live, man, representing East New York. You already know.
East New York Brooklyn, in the building. Man. Hold on. I gotta let up shots for East New York. Man, East New York is different. Yeah, we got Brooklyn, but East New York is its own city within Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's a whole different beast. And every Brooklyn nigga know that too. Don't let nobody fool you. Niggas gonna be like, yo, you from East New York? Niggas will give you that look like, oh, nah, son, you different. Or that East New York shit is different. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's a fact, yo. On the Maino and Troy Ave shit, my thing is, like, the things that he's saying, that changed, that shit was from 7 years ago. Like, to me, that shit is corny. He shouldn't even have did that. And to keep it real, I feel like he got picks. Like, you picking with Troy Ave, you picking with this one, but when Rod Diggs was home, you wasn't doing that.
Ooh, hold on. You went to the Rod Diggs? Wow.
Yeah, when Rod Diggs was home, it was quiet. Like,
well, hold on.
It was cricket.
I'm gonna say this. Shouts to my brother Rod Diggs. That's the homie. You know what I mean? Free Rod Diggs. I'm gonna say that. But Dad, you went to the Rod Diggs. Listen, go ahead, keep building.
I just feel like he got picks. Like, if you're gonna be like that with everybody. Rod Diggs was home, nigga. It wasn't on time, and I didn't. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, let's just keep it real. Like,
let's say this: if you know, you know.
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all I'm saying. Like certain things could go unsaid. He ain't have to say nothing. Like look at murder. Murder falling back. He ain't talking about that shit. It is what it is. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like he could have just fell back on that. He ain't have to say all that. Like to me, that's corny. If you gonna go at everybody the same way. Don't have picks. Like Troy Ave, great. You went at Troy Ave, you went at Gravy. Like them, they not really like, you know what I mean? But when a nigga of your caliber step up and come your way, you gotta handle it the same way. So that's my thing.
Wow.
We all from Brooklyn. It's supposed to be all at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? It's a Brooklyn thing.
Wow.
Certain things you shouldn't speak on. I would have never spoke on that. That's all I'm saying. Like everybody's saying, everybody telling, but everybody on here drop snitching and talk about everything. Like they showing jury and all of that. That was so funny. But you know Troy Ave gonna go crazy.
Oh, he gonna go crazy. Troy Ave gonna go nuts. You know what I mean? Pause. But yo, listen. I need you to support. You know, I need that East New York support right now. I know you probably saw Best Friends on Tubi for free. You can watch that again. It's up there still. But I need you to get that Spooky Hours TV show, episode 1, 2, and 3 on some East New York time. I need that.
I got you, bro.
All right.
I got you.
What's your name again? What's your name again, homie?
My name Live, you heard?
You said Rob?
Live.
Oh, the illest name. He got the illest name. Shouts to Live from East New York. Live from East New York. That's hard. That's hard right there. Salute, King. All right,
East
peace.
New York love all day, man.
East New York love all day. Salute. Man, I love talking to my East New York niggas. It's a different type of vibe. I'm gonna be honest. You know, I blend with all real dudes, but East New York and Brownsville, I'm really tapped in with that energy. Peace.
What up, M.Reck?
Salute, King. How you?
I'm good, man. Live from Harlem, you know what I mean?
All right, salute. Let's talk about it, man. Hold on 1 second. Pound that like button, y'all. Hold on. Let me get to the people leaving super chats. I'm messing up, man. We got episode 3 out to Spooky Hours. Shouts to the homie Amir on the super chat. He said Maino should talk it out with the boy and piece it out. Salute. You know what I mean? Appreciate you leaving that super chat. So that's how the homie Amir feels about the situation. So talk about it, my brother. Let's get to it.
They both from Brooklyn, man. You dig what I'm saying? Like, when I look at like Troy Ave and Maino situation, it's like, all right, we look at Troy Ave, how Troy Ave came in the game. You know his character. I look at Troy Ave, like, from my perspective, he's just a cheesy ass nigga. Like, everything about Troy Ave cheesy. It's not really what he really portrayed, but that's from how I see Troy Ave. You know what I mean? And I guess, you know, that's how Maino and them see it. You dig what I'm saying? And it's like, with this thing with him and Taxstone, him taking a stand and this and that, like, Troy Ave is not a respectable individual in no kind of way. And then with the chain situation, damn, that shit, I don't know, man. You a rapper with I mean, that's a big chain too, man. For that shit to be fake, bro, that shit.
Well, look, let's do this. Let's do this in all fairness.
That shit hurt, mate.
No, let's do this in all fairness. We gotta clarify that that's his chain, and then also,
you right.
You know, we don't know who chain is that or what chain is that. You know what I'm saying? We can't put that on him. You know what I mean? We gotta do the we gotta do the research.
But we gotta address the elephant in the room. You know what I mean? Like, all right, stories going around basically Troy Ave right now. What is he labeled? What is Troy Ave like? What is Troy Ave like? I mean, Troy Ave ain't been relevant for I don't know how long. Now he got new songs, this and Taxstone and this and that offer. That's basically 6ix9ine shit, but I don't know if on a lower tier or something, but he's still in that same category, man. That boy don't get no kind of excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, he talking on the street shit, this and that. Man, you in the same boat that everybody go in that situation. If you know what he did, man. And if that chain is his, which we don't know allegedly, if that chain is his, and you a rapper, come on, bro. That's just, man. That's Jay-Z saying, that's the imaginary player shit right there, man.
No doubt.
Period. You know.
No doubt, family. But I ain't gonna. I'm gonna hold you. You know, I got the livest show, and I keep it so official.
Word, man. I've been fucking with you since you was with what's that boy, a white boy you was fucking with, man? You know what I mean?
Jordan Tower. That's still my guy.
Yeah,
that's still my guy.
Man.
Listen,
God bless you, man. That shit official, man.
I appreciate you, good brother, man. I need you to get that spooky hours because you cursed a lot, man. So you know, I need you to definitely. It's all good. I need you to just get that spooky hours. You know what I mean? Episode 1, 2, and 3. Just hold me down. Go to Spooky Hours TV.tv. Respect, King. All right. Peace. Mute your audio. Mute your audio. Pound that like button, y'all. What's up with these likes, man? It's 800 people in the chat. They saying it's only like 200 something likes. What's going on?
Yeah, it's 222, right?
Yeah, but see, this is the hate that I be talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is the hate. You know what I mean? But it's cool. Salute to the Rec Mob. The Rec Mob gonna hold me down. You know what I mean? So state your name, where you calling from, and let's get it. Let's get it, good brother.
Peace. This is Amir from Philly by way of Virginia Beach.
Amir, what's happening? Did you just leave that super chat?
Yes, sir. I did.
Okay, thank you, good brother. I appreciate you. See, you alive when you left a super chat and then you called. Salute. I appreciate you.
These dudes out here. You got a lot of dudes out here, man. You know, simping for these Jones, man. We need to be supporting the real, in my humble opinion.
No doubt, my brother. Hold on. Where you say you was calling from again? I'm locking you in.
I'm over here in Virginia Beach, but I'm from Philly.
Okay, from Philly, but you're calling from VA. Okay, got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll be down here with DJ Crummy Beats. I know you be.
Those my brothers right there. 4-5, and what's the other homie name again? What's my man name?
There are a few of them, man. The hip hop is even though it's suppressed down here, the hip hop is in a good place though.
Yeah. Shouts to Crummy Beats, man. I be forgetting my man name. It start with an F. But I know it's 4-5, and then you got the other homie, man. My bad. But shouts to that's their brand. Them niggas got some hot beats. And matter of fact, I always use they beats when I'm doing my content. So if you ever hear theme music behind the content, 9 times out of 10 is from Crummy Beats. So on that note,
he's a good fellow.
On that note, I need you to speak your piece, good brother, on the situation. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Now I believe this is a Brooklyn thing. Like Guru would have started the planning, right? So this is your problem. But coming from a hip hop perspective, man, how much more nonsense are we going to hear about this, man? Do y'all really want Maino to activate the hand of God again? Do y'all really want that? We don't want to see that. Then we're going to talk about, hey, we need peace. Man, the Bulls known to be slapping heads out here.
I ain't going to front. Maino been putting hands on a lot of dudes, a lot of rappers. That we can't dispute that. We can't dispute that. That's a fact. That is a fact. But it was a point that was made a call or two ago. You know, the caller was pretty much saying he kind of pick and chooses though, because when Rod Diggs was out here, you know, it was a little spooky. I'm gonna just say that. You know what I mean?
It's a very strategic type of military move on his part. You can't blame him.
I'm not knocking nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not knocking nobody. I'm here to let the people call it for what it is. But when certain point of views get brought up and that I know about, listen, I'm going to let people build on it. All I'm going to do is just say, okay. You know what I mean? That's where you going with it?
That was a great point.
Yeah, that was a valid point. That was a strategic point. That was a torpedo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He let off a torpedo when he made that point. So, you know, but yeah, keep building, good brother.
Yeah, I just believe at this point, before it goes left, Maino should focus on a real album, put some Primo on it, some Pete Rock, and just fall back. Because Troy Ave is a lost case. I really believe we got better luck finding Tupac than selling a record at this point. So I think Maino should just leave us alone and focus on his career, because that Lobby Boy album was pretty thorough in my opinion. So I think the boys should just move on from that. So that's my opinion.
Got you. No doubt, good brother. I appreciate you. Yo, real quick, Amir. I know you sent that super chat, but I need you to show love to that Spooky Hours episode 3 that just dropped. Go to SpookyHoursTV.tv, run the numbers up, and watch Best Friends for free on Tubi. Everybody and yourself. Do me that favor, good brother. You heard?
I'm gonna go back to your page and see where the joint is at. I'm finishing up Norfolk State this semester, so after Norfolk State, I'm gonna be going back to enjoying some good entertainment like that. So I'm gonna be going through your page to look for it, sir.
All right, good brother. I'm putting it in the chat room right now.
You take care, sir.
All right, peace. 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 Pound that like button, y'all. What's happening?
Yo, what's up, M.Reck?
What's going on? Salute.
Yo, peace, God.
Peace,
Salute
God.
to the chat.
Salute. Salute to the chat. What's happening? Wreck Mob. Wreck Mob.
Yo, big up the Wreck Mob.
Yes,
salute,
sir.
Salute.
Salute. Salute. Talk to me, King.
Every time. Yo, check it out. Yo, it's just like how you said. It's like, yo, Tax was up in there with the grip. And, yo, he was holding his grip. These niggas rushed him. He popped off. And then this nigga got caught up on the left end of it. And now he's ratting out. After his boy died, he didn't have to do that. He sent his boy to die, bro.
I mean, you know, that's your opinion. You know, like, listen, man, I'm gonna say this because Troy Ave came there,
yeah,
and when he got in there, homie said, "What's popping?" And Troy Ave didn't even know homie was there at the time. You know, it was a lot of people. So, like, I'm not going to go deep into it, but, you know, it's a narrative out there and everybody want to run with it. Yeah, like I said, I only deal with the facts. You know what I mean? But, yeah, that's why I let the people.
But I was saying it's like, yo, somebody killed my homie and I know his family and everything. I say, yo, this is the nigga who killed my homie. But if I set my homie to die, what I gotta talk about? I set my homie to die, bro.
Man, listen.
None of that has to happen. None of that has to happen. None of it has to happen.
I'm gonna do this one better. Now, if we go to the origin of this whole thing, right? And it started, I guess, you know, from Twitter. Okay, so we gonna go to the origin of the issue. Then who was to blame?
All right, when you go to the origin of who to blame, yo, Taxstone was running. Taxstone was running off. Taxstone wanted the man, but Taxstone knew if he sees the man, he got to be prepared. That's why he came with the grip.
Okay.
When these guys came at him, it was like, "What you want me to do with my grip? You want to take you want to just take my grip? Nah, somebody got to get popped for that."
No, I hear you, but this is the thing, right? All right, I'm gonna give another scenario. So if I jump out the window today, tomorrow, and get at a YouTuber for no reason, right? I constantly go on YouTube and get at a nigga, whoever it is. And then we see each other. I got the grip on me. Mind you, I'm going at homie for whatever reason. I can make up a narrative and say, yo, homie numbers is fake or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just going off on them every day, whatever it is, right? So I'm in the club, whatever club it is. I got the grip on me. I see homie. I go, what's popping? I got the grip on me. I'm holding it in my waist. And you know what I'm saying? And dudes, you know, they get up on me. I pull out. Shots rang off. One of them get hit. And now the gun, I guess, you know, was on the floor. Niggas tussling for the gun, whatever. So the other dude grabs the gun and start hitting at me. So who is the blame? I just gave you the scenario from my perspective. If I was to start with a YouTube, so who's the blame now?
the shooter.
Okay, then. So why everybody so mad at Troy Ave?
The reason everybody's mad at Troy Ave, because the shooter wouldn't have to shoot if my man never jumped up first, right? You got to remember, my man is the muscle.
No, I heard you,
right?
but I
he's
said,
just not no ordinary muscle. Like if it was just an ordinary bodyguard, it would have been nothing.
Yo, but what I'm saying is to
This is a
you,
man from the block.
But what I'm saying is to
That's
you.
why it got so much traction.
No, hear me out. What I'm saying is to you. I tell people, you got to let it go. You got to think with logic. If I gave you an origin of me starting something, then I'm the fucking problem. I'm the blame.
Mm-hmm.
Because I started with this YouTuber or whatever, whoever he was.
Mm-hmm.
And then now when we meet each other in the club, I'm with the energy because I got the thing on me. You know, when niggas got the gun on them, they feel like Superman.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
10
saying?
feet up.
So
yeah, I hear you.
And this is the thing where people be picking and choosing, because I'm not hearing people, and I know you got logic. Let's deal with logic. I don't care about what side you on. Forget about the names, Troy Ave, Taxstone. Forget about that. Let's just talk about if it was somebody else and that started. All right, they say like somebody started with you for no reason. Somebody came to your job. You know, matter of fact, a co-worker. You there doing your 1-2, you know what I'm saying? Putting in your 8 hours. This dude always got something slick to say. You know what I'm saying? Like you a dude, you might wear polo every day. And this dude might say something like, niggas rocking fake polo and shit thinking they fly. And then you be like, what, homie? Nah, I was kicking a ball from a song. So you let it slide. And then the next day, here you go. Niggas thinking they Ralph Lauren. And then you like,
no, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Tax is in the wrong. Tax is fully in the wrong. Tax, because I know what led to this. I know
Okay.
I know Tax was worked off his max, a million.
So if you know that, hold on. If you know that, why are you saying something different though? That's the thing I'm saying. You got logic.
This is what I'm saying. Okay, look. Okay, watch this. Watch this scenario. This man is just talking whatever you want to talk. You don't know if he's loaded or what, right? But what you do know is you, instead of ignoring all of that, because you're fucking a celebrity, you got all this shit going on, instead of ignoring that and leaving him in his space, you send your friend, who's your bodyguard, over there to go hustle and tussle with him, right? And that's when shit goes left.
All right, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Hold on. No.
Then nothing would have happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it
it's
to you.
Not like if we have a scenario where Tax came in there with the gun and went after Troy Ave and shot my guy, it would have been a totally different scenario. But it wasn't like that. If Tax is there, my guy's there, and then he sends his man over, and the hustle and tussle begins. That's where shit goes left.
Listen.
See what I'm saying? And now, because shit is so fucking left and it looks so dirty, my guy's talking.
Look, this is the thing. I'm going to be honest. What I'm hearing from a lot of people are talking from a biased perspective for whatever reason. Niggas hate Troy Ave for whatever reason. I'm going to say this, though. Outside of what side niggas is picking, I don't care. That's on y'all. Y'all got to figure that out. Let's do this. The nigga Troy Ave makes some banging ass music. Let's get to that. Let's got bangers. Let's get to that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to that.
I know some people listen to Troy. I know some people listen to Troy Ave. I know some people listen.
You listen to Troy Ave. Hold on. You listen to Troy Ave too, because I could tell by the way you said it.
I don't know. I don't even know one song Troy Ave.
You laughing? Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I caught you.
He's everybody else's friend. I don't know it.
Yeah,
I don't know
you.
music like that.
Nah, yeah, all right. You said you know some people that listen to Troy Ave, but yo, fam, I rock with you. You're a Troy Ave fan on the low, but you trying to ride for the other side. Listen, I caught you.
Don't do me like that. All right.
Salute, Kay. Salute. I tell people, when it come to the logic, you ain't gonna beat me on logic and truth. You see how I broke him down, and he's really a Troy Ave fan. Homie is really a Troy Ave fan. But I got it out of him. He tried to put it on other people. Now, I know some people that listen to Troy Ave. Peace. Peace.
Peace.
What's happening,
Peace.
fam? Salute.
What's happening, fam? Salute. I'm listening, fam. This is Black Knowledge out of Brooklyn, fam. I'm listening to you.
What's going on?
You're saying, right? So here's my thing. I hear you talking about logic, and I hear you speaking about truth, and I hear a lot of different narratives about this situation, right? So let's talk some. Can we talk some logic and can we talk some truth, brother?
Not go ahead. Let's go with the logic that you want to talk about. Go ahead, my brother.
All right. So I'm hearing a lot of narrative about, the brother Taxstone, whatever, going at the brother Troy Ave, trolling them and all that good stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So now when I hear stuff like that, logically I say to myself, okay, well, why would the brother Taxstone be going at the brother Troy Ave like that? So you do some research and you figure it out. So the origins, what a lot of people keep, I believe the origins of all of this started from a brother named Manolo Rose at Taxstone was managing. Supposedly Troy Ave stole a song, blase blind, whatever.
No. Hold on. We're gonna put the narrative in the proper perspective. He was never managing Manolo. Actually, he didn't even know Manolo when he started tweeting his song out. Now, when Troy Ave, that was Manolo Rose record. That's a fact. We're not going to dispute that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I could get, I interviewed a DJ, but he never stole the record. He got the record from, I think, Manolo Rose DJ. I think his name is, that's the homie, DJ Act. I got to get him back on the show. But anyhow, but yeah, finish your thought.
Okay, so boom. All right, so okay, thank you for enlightening me on that, bringing that to light.
No doubt.
Okay, so with respect to that, right? So, but I was just trying to get some origin on why would this man go at that man or whatever. All right, let's say this man is a hater. He going at that man, whatever. So here's the interesting thing about this whole situation, right? And what I found is that I'm trying to figure out, not what's necessarily what side people are on, but I feel like people are missing the bigger picture, in the bigger picture, right? From what the facts are that came out of the case, all right, allegedly first they snatched up Troy Ave, 3 hammers they caught, whatever. Then they went and snatched up Taxstone after some DNA or whatever, and whatever conversation they heard over the phone, whatever. But according to the reports and the testimony in court, Troy Ave was already given proffers in February, right? So if people know what a proffer is kind of like a verbal agreement or written agreement to work with the government. They see what type of information you could provide before you go into an actual cooperation agreement, which is what they said Troy Ave did. So my thing is all right, well, so how did Taxstone tell if Troy Ave got locked up first and Taxstone was never locked up, and then Troy Ave was going into proffer agreements with the government in February, and then he signed a cooperation agreement in April? Put all that to the side, right? Mm-hmm. Those are the facts of the case. Okay. But let's put all that to the side. Here's my issue. My issue was I was a Troy Ave supporter. I brought Troy Ave out to Pennsylvania to do a concert. I paid for him to come out. I was supporting his music because I'm from Brooklyn and I'm repping with the Brooklyn cats and riding with the Brooklyn cats. The whole Troy Ave and Taxstone, that shit was dumb to me because those are all Brooklyn dudes and it was corny. But all that to the side as well, I feel like Troy Ave has been misleading and lying to the people throughout this whole endeavor because of all of the interviews he did on social media, the show that he went on with the Math Hoffa dude and the whatever, the Hot 97 or whatever the fuck he did on the radios on. Never once did he mention in those earlier years and that earlier time before he took the stand that he signed a cooperation agreement and that he was working for and with the government. How is everybody forgetting that part? If he proffered in February and signed a cooperation agreement in April of 2016 or whenever, how early that was, here we go 7 years later for the trial. playing all that. Oh, I'm a gangster. I'm not. I'll never tell. I live by street codes. I do all this and do all that. So I believe that real dudes that do that is upset because they like, damn, homie, we was fucking with you, and you said you was all of those things, and you not. And you get on the stand. So my thing is, right, we see that he's not. So my thing is, we see that you not those things. But now in my personal understanding of dudes that tell and shit like that, their words are not to be trusted, because a rat, a person that lies to get himself out of a situation, which makes him a rat, is a liar. So the narrative I heard you saying is that, oh, dudes are saying that, you know, they saw Taxstone, and Taxstone said, what's popping? Who said that besides Troy Ave? I didn't hear anybody else that was in the club say, yo, Taxstone saw this dude and said, why would one dude say what's popping to 5 or 6 dudes, even if he got the blicky on him? If he ain't looking for a six, this is what I be saying. Dudes be jumping up here and be saying all sorts of crazy stuff.
I'm gonna be, hold on. I'll let you make your point. Now, come on, like I just said earlier, when the nigga got a blicky on him, I don't care if it's 15 dudes, he gonna feel like Superman. You feel me? You know, especially if he got in the club and he know you ain't got your joint on, you know how he feeling. He feeling untouchable.
How would he know? How would somebody know they ain't got their joint on? If he got his joint on him, what makes it that somebody else couldn't get their joint in? They might have knew the same people that allowed him to get his in.
But that wasn't the case. But that wasn't the case. You understand what I'm saying?
But how would he know that? But you just said that if he knew he had his
because
and knew that they didn't have.
Think about this. Think about this. Think about this.
Didn't have this.
Anytime when a nigga is feeling strong and he's outnumbered, you know 9 times out of 10, oh, this nigga got something on him, or he really get busy like that, or this nigga must be Bruce Lee. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it ain't hard to tell, but you know, listen, you made valid points. I tell niggas, I'm not no court specialist, and you know, I never look at niggas' cases. That was never my thing. But you might be right, because I never cared about that. You dig what I'm saying? Like in terms of,
right,
you know, it's niggas who should have been lawyers. A lot of these so-called street niggas, I'll be confused. Why these niggas ain't big time lawyers? Why these niggas ain't Johnny Cochran? Because they know all this paperwork shit and all this. I'm like, damn, nigga, you wasted your career. Your career was supposed to be, you know, in law school. You're supposed to be, you know, one of these big time lawyers, getting these $1 million cases.
Everybody becomes, you know how that goes. You know how that goes, fam. Everybody becomes a lawyer when it's time to look at and dissect somebody else's situation.
Yeah, because
you know how that shit
I be
goes,
like, damn, this nigga really know the paperwork. This nigga should have been a judge. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you chose the wrong side. Shit, you know the law better than the law. So what we got to say about
at the
niggas?
End of the day, yeah, I hear you, fam. Yeah. And at the end of the day, I feel like I seen the Maino joint, and I'm like, damn. In my mind, in the back of my mind, I was like, damn, Maino, man. Now it's like it's almost like you falling down into the pits with these dudes with all of this goofy shit, bro. You had it, whatever. I get it. He said some little slick shit that Maino probably didn't like, and you know what I mean. And with the internet shit and the social media, you can't really get the dudes, bro. So I guess certain guys probably feel like they have to respond because that's the only way that they're going to be able to get back at someone who says something that they don't like, because you know this shit is crazy, bro. But it needs to stop at some point, because it only leads to something else, which, you know what I mean? Some people play a different game, bro. And all of this little internet shit, what happens when you run into somebody else? What happens? But the same type of shit.
But see, it goes back to what I was saying. The last thing you said went right back to what I was saying. With all this internet shit, when you run into somebody, what happens? See, you went right back to the origin. And that's what I keep saying. You can't get away from the origin. We could talk all this paperwork shit and all that. That's cool. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Who's telling, who's on the stand, if he's telling or they both telling. But let's go to the origin. You see how it always come back, right? Because when niggas pop shit on the internet, you got to run into that nigga or run into his niggas.
unless you hiding. But damn, what kind of lifestyle is that? That's why I don't get it, bro. Like I feel, you know, as black men, we do. I mean, whatever. That's a whole different thing, homie. But yo, keep doing what you're doing, homie. I salute you. I like what you're doing, man.
Listen, hold on. I appreciate that because I feel like we had great dialogue. It wasn't no heated debate or argument. You both spoke our valid points, and it came back to the origin. So, you know, I don't like to say I won, but you know, it is what it is. I made my point. It came back to the origin. But I need you to go get that Spooky Hours TV.tv, you know what I mean?
Right.
And get episode 1, 2, and 3, because episode 3 just dropped. Hold me down, good brother. Salute.
I got you.
All right, peace. Peace.
Yo, what's good?
What's going on?
Don the D.
Salute, King.
What's good? My opinion on this is, to be honest, Troy Ave and Taxstone both are right. Maino are goofy, to be honest. Because why Maino ain't go at Taxstone for shooting his girl up in the club, if that's the case. Like that's weird. If you shoot my bitch, right? Why would I go at a different nigga except the nigga that did it?
Yeah.
Peace and love, much respect.
Peace and love, much respect to you, good brother. Good assessment. All right?
Yes, man.
All right, peace. Hold on, the lines is on fire, man. The lines is on fire. Hold on, let me shout people people saying they bought Spooky Hours 3. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me address the people that's supporting. A lot of y'all niggas want to call me for free. It's people who want to call me and say they bought Spooky Hours episode 3. A lot of y'all niggas want to call me about this paperwork. You're giving paperwork parties and all that. You know, you're giving paperwork block parties. And y'all got the music out and everything else. Hold on. Shouts to the real Ming E. Fact checkers Rivers. He said, I just purchased Spooky Hours episode 3. Good looking wreck. I'm set for the night. Salute. Hold on. Let me bust shots for that man right there. Thank you, King. Thank you. That's how you hold M.Reck down. He didn't try to call up. He wasn't in the chat room with all these comments, and he said, M.Reck, I just purchased Spooky Hours episode 3. Good looking wreck. I'm set for the night. That's how you hold M.Reck down. And that's the solution to everything. All right? Let's get to it. Peace. Thank you, good brother.
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's going on, good brother? Talk to me.
I just want to kind of touch up on this whole situation with, you know, everyone. Now, the dude that just talked, right, who was saying that Troy had that, I never heard that before. How he cooperated back in February. Was that? I mean,
that was something new. Like I said, these guys, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of these guys need to form a super law team. These guys really need to get in the business of laws. These guys need to be judges. These guys need to be lawyers. These guys know the law better than the law. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, and if that's the case, you know, and we don't know if that's 100%. That's the first time I'm hearing it, because I figured
Correct.
If that was the case, we would already heard that by now. But from what I'm seeing, man, like if that's not the case, and we're still going off the facts, man, it's crazy how everyone is just kind of blackballing Troy Ave, because I know that I've been keeping up with him since 2006 when he came out with, you know, that BK, you know, Repping With My Heart and Bricks in My Backpack. So I've been a fan, but you know, I know that people the wrong way and whatnot, but like when people start ignoring what Taxstone did as far as, you know, the harass, and like you said, you can harass someone for so long, but just on a man-to-man level, if you see somebody that's been doing that, the average dude is going to approach that guy. Like, and however it goes is going to be however it goes. So the fact that people are not, and then Maino kind of jumping out doing what he did, man, that makes me see him in a whole nother light, man. That's like on some real goofy shit. Like you're holding on to a chain that you picked up off the floor and you're not addressing the shit that Taxstone did. I mean, unless these guys just really know some shit about Troy Ave that they haven't really brought out to the public yet, man. I don't know, but it just kind of feels like the whole industry's trying to like jaw rule Troy Ave right now. I mean, it's just wild.
Wow.
You know?
Yo, you said something, and I think it went over a lot of people's heads. You said it feels like the industry is on this time with Troy Ave, like they did with Ja Rule. Wow.
Yeah.
That was powerful. That was
Yeah,
powerful. That
yeah,
was
bro.
yo, that was powerful. See, that's gonna go over dude's head because even with Ja Rule made his records, did his thing, did his numbers, and got hated on.
Mm-hmm.
Mace did the same thing. Did his records, blew niggas out the water with the freestyles, made records for the girls, got hated on.
Mm-hmm.
Troy Ave, spanked niggas on the indie side of things. All these niggas, spanked these niggas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Took a Manolo Rose record, and I know Manolo Rose, and made it a hit, and kept him on it, and then hit the big Hot 97 Summer Jam stage, an independent, but made it look like a major. Niggas is, I'm gonna tell you, all them niggas is salty at that. Just know that. The whole industry, these rappers, niggas is like, yo, why this nigga getting that Hot 97 look? Yo, why they playing his music on the radio all day, every day in regular rotation? Yo, I'm signed to Def Jam, or I'm signed to this, I'm signed to Warner, I'm signed to Atlantic. Niggas was mad. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean, what he's doing right now, honestly, is like he's the first. I mean, from what it looks like, he's the only one on the East Coast that's doing a completely like independent on like some Master P kind of shit, or like some Sauce Walker type shit down in Houston. I feel like Troy Ave is like the only one really doing that on the East Coast, and like you can see he's making a lot of money. They can sit here and talk about his chain being fake or whatnot, but he's already showed you his floors and shit at his home, and he's got like fancy. I mean, the dude's got money, like so. And, you know, back when Young Buck got his chain snatched in Chicago back in the day, and 50 came out and said that shit wasn't even the real thing. So, I mean, I think a lot of this shit is just hate, because if he's getting all his what is that R word, residuals or whatever the fuck, like you get from
residuals.
Yeah. And he's getting all that, like more than what these guys are on these mainstream labels. They're already going to be hating on that alone, just for the fact that he ain't having to hold hands with all these industry cats. Like, not saying that's what Maino's doing with Jim Jones and Fabulous and all those guys, but I mean, it just looks like they're kind of just hating on him because he's kind of doing it completely on his own, and his music is slapping. Like right now, the he's coming out with, damn,
slapping. That joint he performing in front of the courthouse, slapping.
Bro,
slapping.
They're gonna look back at this time era 5 years, 3 years from now, and they're gonna be like, damn, boy, he brought it right. He brought it back. Like right now, we're just witnessing it live.
I'm gonna say this, right? Look, I'm not gonna get into all the extra shit. If we gonna go off the music, right? Let's do that. Let's bring it back to the music, the positive, right? That all about the money is smoking all these niggas shit, right? That was Manolo Rose record, but the Troy Ave version is a whole different version. Manolo's still on the hook, but come on now. You know what I mean? And then it's still always the marketing and the push that make a record go. You know what I mean? And it's how an artist attacks the beat that make the record go. You know what I mean? It's of course the performance on the record, then it's the marketing and the promo that really make the record a hit. This is a fact. This is a fact.
Right. And Troy has perfected that. The marketing, putting it out the way he's been putting it out, and then just delivering the music how he's done it. He's perfected that.
Listen,
it's entertaining.
If we gonna go to the music, okay, let's do this. And I'm gonna say this: Maino music has got much better.
Oh, bro, when he had that KOB, I had a lot of Maino shit. The KOB 1, KOB 3, that yellow tape, mixtape he did with Uncle Murder, like Maino's up there too. Like him and Troy Ave, it's like juggernauts with this shit.
Yo, Maino music, I gotta say, like that's one thing with me. We gonna call a spade. I'm very impressed with the improvement of Maino, the artist. At one time, a lot of people was like, I don't know about, what I mean, them raps, but he stepped it up and he know how to make songs and everything else. So I want to salute the music because for me as an artist, that's because that's all I really care about is the music first and foremost. Is the music dope? You know what I mean? Maino's making dope music. Troy Ave is making dope music. But right now, what's on the market right now? The nigga Troy Ave got something that's on the market and it's slapping. You feel me?
Oh yeah, his numbers are going up. You can see it too.
Yeah, numbers going crazy. You know what I mean? We calling everything for what it is. Like, see, the thing with Troy Ave, what he doing, he going, you know, back and forth with niggas, but then he dropping music. So I was expecting Maino to drop some music. Like, if you going, you know, do what you do, drop that record, drop a heat rock. Let it come back to the music. Because that's what it's really all about.
Right. And I wouldn't be surprised if he does that with all this going on.
Well, listen, man, it is what it is, man. Like I said, I ain't got a dog in the fight or a horse in the race, man. I'm just putting all the facts and the, you know, and everything on the table. Yeah, go ahead, King.
One thing, like Maino, remember when he came up back in the day, we saw him from approaching these fools and smacking the shit out of them for talking greasy. So whenever he kind of, that it was kind of like he was being a little hypocritical because he was saying that, you know, how Av did that, but Maino would have did the same shit. So
I mean, but that's the thing too. See how you pointed that out? I agree with you. Now, if we want to talk about, and Maino, he put this out there. Yo, when you came to the club on that time and y'all thought the situation was going to go a certain way, it ain't go your way. But hold on. I'm going to say this. Maino, you on video coming in the club on that type of time and being the aggressor. Like numerous times, right or wrong, right?
Oh yeah, like 3 or 4 times.
Oh,
I
okay.
I remember seeing that white dude on MTV back in the day.
Okay.
But a lot of times the fucking what's the producer dude, Young Bird, but a lot of dudes like Lil Cease, all those guys, like he's got a whole history of that kind of activity.
Well, then what we talking about then? So when, like I said, if we bring it back to the origin, you see what happens. That's all I've been saying all night. Let's go back to the origin. If we're gonna go back to the origin, okay, let's go to Maino origin. Maino is known in the industry as a so-called, I hate to use the word, let's just say aggressor. I hate to use the B word, which is, you know, the B-U-L-L-Y. Let's just say in the industry, Maino has always been known as the aggressor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's kind of weird to hear him point out saying, well, you came to the club or Irving Plaza on that type of time.
Right.
You know,
but that threw me off.
Man, listen, man. Hey, I let the people call it. It is what it is.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
So,
but man, you doing a great deal right now, man. You keeping it right down the middle. And I've been, and I'm in Arkansas, bro, but I've been keeping up with you for years, bro. So just keep doing your thing, man.
Thank you.
I'm glad I finally got to.
Thank you, good brother. Salute.
All right, man.
Peace. Peace.
What's up, M.Reck?
What's happening, family?
What's going on?
Everything good.
Man, I can't complain.
Talk to me, man.
Can't complain, man. Man, so I'm up to speed. I'm watching what's going on. Maino looked crazy with that chain incident. Like, you kept the chain on ice for, what's that, 6 years?
Almost 7. Facts.
That sounds crazy, man. That sounds crazy.
Hold on. He got an ice chain, literally. He got an ice chain.
Come on, man.
He got an ice chain. He said he kept on ice for 6 years. You know what I mean?
You kept a fake chain for 6 years because you thought you might have to put it back in its place, but at the same time, you said y'all was homies and you was giving them advice. Come on, man.
Oh man,
that sounds crazy. So, but what it's making me do, it's making me question, like you say, it go back to the origin, right? Yo, what's the deal? Because him and Troy Ave and Cash got beef, and obviously Cash and Taxstone was cool, right? Where Cash from? What they call it, the untouchable stone gorillas? Is this it?
I believe so. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't be keeping up with all this gang shit. I don't keep up with all this paperwork shit. So, keep going, good brother.
I'm starting to think that's part of the origin. I think it go back to some street stuff as far as why Tax was really hating on him from the beginning, without knowing where these cats is from individually and all of that. That's what I'm interested in now, because it seemed like Maino was cool with Troy a little bit, but he was probably cooler with Tax and all that, right? But Tax beef with Troy and Casanova beef with Troy got me thinking it's got to be they crews didn't get along, or somebody, they homies had beef, or they from different gangs or sets or something like that. I think that's the origin it go back to, without knowing it. I think that's, from the outside looking in, I think it's something like that. Because this don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense. Like, and I tell people, man, you know, outside of all the trolling, let's get back to the music. That to me is gonna put everything back in a positive place. And when they get back to the music, we could say, oh, homie smoked that nigga on that record. Oh, homie smoked that nigga on them bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get back to that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
again, that's why it don't make no sense. Because, like, especially if you from Brooklyn, yo, you can't say Troy was whack. Like, you just
they can't say that.
Like,
they can't say that. Hold on.
You know what I mean?
Let's do this. That New York City album is a classic by itself.
Come on, man.
What we
to me, he got
hold on.
solidified classics.
Look, facts. And hold on. What's the other classic that you call a classic? What's the other one besides New York City?
Was New York City the one with the do? Was that New York City?
I think so. I think so.
Okay. If so, the one with the do and the bricks in my backpack.
I think that's a mixtape. I think that's a mixtape. The bricks in my backpack. But let's do this. Let's do this.
Two works of art.
Facts. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, right? And we always go back to the origin. The origin is really music. Now look.
Right.
How many of these New York City dudes, right? That's the New York niggas from Brooklyn that was on the come up, that had a buzz or lost their buzz and didn't really, I guess, all the way break through. How many of these dudes got a classic?
Not many.
This is what I'm saying. All right, Troy Ave got a classic. What we talking about? If we talking about music, what we talking about? Like New York City alone.
Yeah.
So what we talking about?
Yeah.
But see, this is what I'm saying. Niggas,
you got a point.
I go to the origin. The origin is music. Okay, we're gonna go to the other origin. The origin came from the bullshit on Twitter. What we talking about? But niggas don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to.
Well, because Tax was going hard. Like, Tax, he was going on Twitter, but he was on interviews. He was doing all kind of stuff, hating super hard.
Listen.
Like, it couldn't have just been, I don't believe in his music, or I don't like his music. Like, nah, that was way too much hate for that.
Man, look.
For that to be the case.
Look.
You know what I mean? And to be honest, Troy's still making good music. Not all the music he's been putting out. What was that joint? I think it was last year, that song Cortona Park. Man, come on, man. Like, dude, he got better lyrically. He's been fired.
Now, that's a fact.
Honestly.
I'm going to say this, right? Because somebody put it in the chat. And the other origin of this thing, what happens when two dudes is beefing? 9 times out of 10, what's usually the issue when you really pull back the layers?
Women.
Okay, then. And that's, I'm gonna say this. Somebody that I know.
Yeah, no, it's known that Troy was out there getting them things in. Look, we know that. We heard that.
Look, this is why Joe Button is mad at Troy Ave.
Right.
Troy Ave had Joe Button baby moms in the video.
Yeah, come on, man.
Licking
in
on
the video.
Look.
Yeah.
Look. I think she was licking his face, right?
Come on, man. You know, I've seen it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you see Joe Budden going crazy on Troy Ave, and knowing, and Troy Ave, he mentioned it like, you know, I smashed your baby moms. He said all the hoes you love, I smashed them, and you know, threw the deuces up.
Right.
So when you see situations like this that get crazy, and my man, you know, he rocked with Troy Ave, and I guess he kind of rocked with Taxstone. He said, "Yo, Reck," and this is off the record. He said, "Yo, Reck, I'm gonna keep it real. Yo, it's a chick involved." I said, "Damn."
Yeah, it makes sense.
I said, "Damn."
Like I said, it got to be something because the hate was too hot. The hate was too hot.
Listen,
for it to just be, you know.
I'm just keeping it real.
Music.
I feel like, homie that was on Twitter, that was from an emotional standpoint of a nigga getting this, you know, his feelings hurt because his chick probably guts was getting beat in.
Right.
And use, I'm not saying, and use the Troy Ave, oh, he's not real, you know, narrative to make people get behind him. Oh yeah, nah, he ain't real. And like I said, I don't have a dog or a horse in a fight, but if we're gonna go to the origin, let's go to the origin. We talking about hate, we talking about music, we talking about females. It's always in the mix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
and I wonder if Maino, it sound like Maino got a little something in the origin like that too.
See, I don't know. Maybe you know something. I don't
know.
Maybe you know something.
I don't.
I can't.
Well, okay.
You know what I mean?
We don't know.
That's
we don't know. But
speculation.
what did Troy Ave say? He said Joe Budden, you know, chicks he was hitting was
no, hold on.
Sound like he had a fabulous old phone.
Facts. That was funny as shit. Now look, you right. Damn, it comes back to the origin of females because Maino chick got hit in Irving Plaza.
See? Now,
damn. See? The origin.
Right.
The origin is females. The origin is it starts with the music, and no, the origin is the hate. The origin is the females, and then also a nigga got a classic, and the nigga was going off in New York City, and that's the hate. And the nigga out here clapping niggas chicks, literally.
Literally.
Damn. Hold on, where the gunshots at? That's it. That's it. That's it. It's over.
It's over.
It's over, La. It's over. Niggas, I'm just saying, man. I'm just going off from what's out there. Niggas, chicks, cheeks getting clapped. Niggas, chicks is getting clapped. Getting clapped in the spot.
We know that.
Niggas, chicks getting clapped on video sets. Right? Niggas, chicks getting clapped on video sets. I mean, what we talking about? Yep. And all these niggas mad. All these niggas mad
I mean, to be honest,
at the nigga that's clapping a chick.
I'm about to say, really, that's the only thing that makes sense as far as the level of heat that we seeing on the hate from these cats. It's like, boy, like it don't add up when you watch. Like, why y'all that mad? Like
the passion is too deep. When you see a nigga so passionate,
it's too.
When you see a nigga so hot. When you see a nigga so hot and passionate about another nigga, and I'm looking at a nigga like, damn, my nigga, what that nigga did to you? God damn.
Right.
What's wrong with you? Nah, Reck.
That's what it be.
You don't know what this nigga did. Well, tell me.
Yep.
See, I don't really want to get into that because it's gonna go to some other shit. Oh, okay. You don't want to tell me because you got your feelings hurt. Okay.
Yep.
Got you. Crime of passion. That's shouts to the telescope.
I think you're right. I was thinking more along the lines of like, okay, it's some street beef, they from opposite sets, or they homies that or whatever. I'm thinking something like that. But you know what? I think you might be right. You know what I'm saying? It could be all of the above. You know what I mean? But the passion behind it,
oh man,
cats get mad over their homies, but cats get a different level of mad over them girls.
Man, listen. The shit we talking about, everybody in the chat room they fell back because once we brought up the true origin and the nature, niggas like, oh shit, they cracked the code. They like, yo, Wreck cracked the code. Hold on, what's your name, homie? What's your name?
It's Big T from San Diego. I called the other night.
Yeah, Big T. They said Wreck and Big T just cracked the code. Everybody like shit. They fell back. They in the cut like, oh nah, they on to something right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
everybody can relate to that. Everybody has seen that in their life or a homie life, or either they was on one side of it or the other. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the side of, hitting niggas chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
I didn't even know they was mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Until it might have been after high school, I had a dude tell me like, yo, you was my nemesis in high school. I'm like, huh? I thought we was we was acquaintances, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I had him, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. I found out which one it was over. You know what I mean? And he was so heated at one point. I'm like, damn, why you so mad?
Listen.
And then when I brought the girl up, because I did have stuff on him, but I didn't really care. But I'm like, oh, he tried to get personal. So I'm like, oh, you know what? Yeah, but your girl told me X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? My man damn near cried and walked off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, that's what it was. It was over her.
Let me say this. Let me say this, Big T.
That's what it be.
Let me say this, Big T. And I'm going to say it because I want people to understand why a lot of this passion of hate comes from niggas getting their emotion hurt from a chick getting her cheeks clapped, because it's certain YouTubers that's mad at me because certain chicks got their cheeks clapped. And I'm like, homie, I didn't even know that was your girl, or I didn't even know you was in love with that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know y'all had a thing. So I can relate. It's YouTubers that y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is mad at me. You know what I mean? There's a few niggas that went off on me. Like, there's a few niggas that went off on me, and I'm like, damn, I don't even know this nigga. Like, something is wrong out here. You know what I'm saying? Something is really wrong out here. So I can relate to the hate.
You can see it.
I see it clear as day, man. I see niggas jump on this YouTube and mention my name. Like, I never saw these niggas in my life before YouTube. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm not even subscribed to these niggas, and these niggas feel like, yo, you would think I knew these niggas for like 2 decades the way they talking. I'm like, wow. And the lies they make up too. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, homie, if you got to make all that up because of a chick, you dangerous. Not to me, you dangerous to yourself, my nigga. You might just cut your wrist. You might just jump off the Empire State Building. So you might want to get checked in. You might want to get checked into the G building or to asylum because you're dangerous to yourself.
Turn into junkies, or they turn into junkies like Troy talking about junk.
Yeah, Junkie Joe. You're going to turn into Junkie Joe.
The cat I just told a story about literally turned into a junkie. Like, for real, in front of the corner store, nothing but drawers on.
Wow.
Talking to nobody, walking around, for real.
That's it's crazy you say that, because that made me think of the BMF episode. The last one, I think. Didn't they turn Lamar into a junkie? And that's after he was, you know what I mean? He got caught up in the whole entanglement with his baby moms that him and Big Meat shared. And
I didn't see it. I gotta see it.
Oh yeah. See, you talking about an episode that really happened. Like, you talking about a real thing.
Because it's real life, though. And I know everybody listening, as we talking, they like, yeah, you know what? I've seen that before. You know what I'm saying? In this situation or that situation. So now that I'm looking at it again, watching Maino, watching Taxstone, watching everybody that's hating, it's like, yo, that looked like, it looked familiar now. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of explains it.
Nah, definitely, King. Yo, we cracked the code, King. Yo, Big T from San Diego and M.Reck cracked the code, man. I'm sorry. I know a lot of y'all dudes was out here caping for whoever, but if we go to the origin, you're gonna look at your favorite rapper kind of wild, or your favorite podcaster kind of wild. You're gonna be like, damn, I was riding for this nigga, but the whole time his chick was getting knocked off. You know what I'm saying? And he was emotional. So when that come up,
and you know,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, and the truth is, sometimes that happens and you don't see it. So it can happen in your homie, your best friend.
On,
you know what I'm saying? And then it can hit you out the blue, like, oh, you tripping over a girl. Oh, wow. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, it happens.
Yo.
With your favorite rapper, your homie, your family.
Yo, you know what's so crazy? And this is just real shit, right? Mind you, if you a jail nigga or whatever you is, a lot of niggas claim to be street dudes, ain't street dudes. I'm tired of hearing that. I'm a street nigga. I'm a street nigga. You're not a street nigga because you on the internet talking. The niggas I know never been on the internet. This is a fact. The niggas I know that street niggas that get busy, never been on the internet, not trying to get on the internet. You feel me?
And
this is a
if
fact.
they was, they ain't talking.
Stop
Even
it.
If they was, they still
Stop
ain't
it.
talking.
You niggas is lawyers. And that's my new shit. Any street nigga in here talking about another nigga paperwork, you a lawyer, you a fucking judge. That's the new shit. Nigga, you a fucking lawyer. Stop it, nigga.
You're a paralegal.
Yeah, you're a paralegal. Because you know this paperwork better than the actual people that's in the fucking courtroom.
Yeah, that's what they do. They look up the paperwork. Paralegal, they just like assistant pimps.
Because you know most street niggas, not to say they not smart, but most street niggas, they know the street. You dig what I'm saying? And they might learn their paperwork when they get locked up and they got to figure out how to get out because they got jammed up. But most of these niggas never really did no real time. They mans did time, or if they did time, they coming home and they bitter because they did like 10, 15, and they read all them fucking law library books, right? And still had to do fucking 15 years, nigga. So all that so-called, law library knowledge that you got, it ain't fucking work, nigga. Don't come home with that fucking so-called law library, you reading all these books and all these technicalities. Why you didn't get home early then? But everybody else paperwork.
Well, it's because the truth is, like you said, I mean, I hate to just say it like that, but most street niggas out here is gang members, whatever you call it, you know what I'm saying? To be honest, most niggas ain't smart, man. And because they don't understand really what the street is. Nigga, your specific gang or group or whatever got its own set of laws. But if you really in the streets, you need to know the rules that the other people is playing by. Out here, for instance, Mexicans can tell on niggas. It's in their rules. It's understood, right?
That's deep.
But niggas is playing by their rules, but they don't know what the Mexicans' rules is, right? They don't know what the white boys' rules is. They don't know. So it's like, okay, and that's that. But then, man, the streets, every gang got its own rules. Because you will hear snitching is when you do a crime with somebody and you tell. Snitching ain't this Troy Ave shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but by some people's rules. So it's like, man, if you going, most street niggas just ain't smart. They might know they specific group rules, but it's like, man, if you was really smart, man, make up your own gang and make your own rules. Nigga, that's what the Mexicans do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got their own set of rules. Make your own set of rules. You know what I'm saying? You can have morals and you can do all that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, most street niggas ain't smart. You know what I'm saying? Because really, a lot of these niggas is.
Nah, definitely can't. But but look, Big T,
I'm holding up your line. Man.
I'm gonna let these other dudes tap in. But look, I'm gonna tell you. Thanks for tapping in, homie. I need you to run the numbers up on that Spooky Hours. You know what I mean? Episode 1 and 2 and 3 is out right now. All right, Spooky Hours TV.tv.
Sure.
My brother, Big T. Salute. Now look. Hold on. Peace.
Yeah, what's going on, M.Reck? This your boy Ease coming out of Brooklyn, man.
What's happening, good brother? Salute. Hold on 1 second.
Good.
Yo, shouts to my brother Rip from Forgotten Kings TV. I appreciate the info. A lot of your favorite rappers and rappers that is beefing right now, they in the chat room. Salute to y'all. It's all good because when I do this show, this shit is a show for real. Like, you know what I mean? And the people know it ain't nothing biased over here. If a nigga music is dope, salute. You know what I'm saying? Or If a nigga started some shit, we gonna go to the origin of that shit. Or a nigga in the wrong. Now, this is my thing. Let's say this though, real quick. Now, the Troy Ave thing with him and Banger going at Taxstone in the club. I told niggas this. Now, if he didn't, step to his business, what would have happened? Homie would have ran to Twitter and said, I seen homie in the club and he ain't do nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So in that situation, now Banger lost his life. Banger lost his life. So you can't replace a life. You understand what I'm saying? So like if I was Troy Ave, I feel fucked up to this day that my man lost his life because of my beef. And we got at a nigga in the club and the nigga had it on him. And my man, caught 2 slugs. But, in the streets, in this beef and shit happens. It's casualties of war in this shit. So, but my brother, I just wanted to point that out. So I tell people, I broke everything down. I'm not taking no sides on nothing. And that Troy Ave took a L because his man life is gone. Banger life is gone. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody took L's. Taxstone, he's locked up. He definitely got to do at least 15. He already got 7 in. A lot of people took L's in this situation, man. So I tell people, I break it down across the board. It ain't no favoritism or nothing. If a nigga's nice, a nigga nice. If a nigga trash, a nigga trash. Because we still got to bring it back to the music. And a lot of niggas mad that the music ain't hot. Or a lot of niggas just really started getting better with their music. And we gonna leave it as that. Yeah, good brother. I gotta point that out for a lot of people in the comments. They might just come in to the show late thinking I'm taking sides. I'm not taking nobody's sides. I don't have a dog or a horse in the race. Yeah.
I'm on the same type of time as you. I'm outside looking, I'm assessing the whole situation. Like, the piggyback on what you were saying, that's a good point because your favorite rapper was in that green room at the time, right? So let's say he did what happened. Let's say what you said, that would have happened. Yo, I saw him Troy Ave in there. He didn't pop off. Maino would have like, yup, I did see him in there. But he would wait until a perfect time like now to say something. Or Okamoto would be like, yeah, I see him in there. He didn't do shit. He would wait till a perfect time to say something. So that's a very good point. But what I was going to say was, let's go back to the origin of music. I like that point. I feel like the origin is hate. Here's why. Let's not forget, around this time when Troy was bubbling, the whole atmosphere in New York was, who could bring New York back? Who's the king of New York? Let's not forget, Maino was running around with a crown on his head, saying like he was bringing New York back. But actually, Troy was with the album, New York City, the album. He had no features from Atlanta niggas. All the features on that album was old school Ray Cron, or like it had niggas from the towns. Like, it was a real New York album. The videos in the park and shit, at Cornell and shit. He wasn't trying to do that bounce city bounce, lean with it, rock with the music like the niggas in Atlanta. He was giving New York vibes. You know what I mean? And I feel like that was the origin. Like, it was hate, because at the time, I'm pretty sure Maino probably wanted to feature with this nigga, and Troy was bubbling. He's like, nah, I'm good. I don't need to feature nobody. And to put the cherry on top, let's not forget, he was independent and he was charting. Meanwhile, Maino was on Atlantic and Bailey was charting. This nigga was independent charting. And on top of that, this nigga was at Summer Jam. This nigga was performing on Summer Jam. An independent artist performing at Summer Jam. Did Maino do that?
But see,
do that?
See, look, this is the point that I made, and I'm glad you brought it back. The origin is what it is. It comes to the music, and it comes to a nigga was out here shaking. And mind you, you know why I know? Because I was out here shaking and niggas was hating. You know what I mean? I done got the calls. DJ Self done told me. K Slade, rest in peace. God rest his soul. Done told me. Yo, Rack, I ain't gonna front. You know what I mean? I was playing your joints, shit's fire. Few niggas is calling up, hating.
Bad, man.
So y'all don't be knowing what's really going on in this New York City politics and this. Trust me. I know it firsthand. I know it firsthand. Shouts to Green Lantern. Green Lantern was one of the first ones that put me on, pulled me to the side. Yo, Reck, these niggas don't like you. I know, but thanks for telling me. Thanks for the confirmation, homie.
Yeah, but I know I was following you way back when, since the Forbes DVD era. I know niggas hating. I'm pretty sure. I think you or Doggy did a podcast, not even probably. I've spoken in one time about how like niggas was hating on y'all because y'all was interviewing certain people. So since y'all was interviewing certain people, they didn't want to get interviewed. Like I feel like the 50 Cent situation.
Yeah, hold on, homie. What's your name? Because you just cracked the code. Because I totally disregarded that. What's your name, homie?
Ease out of Brooklyn.
You cracked the code. Let me tell you about that Forbes DVD. Oh, that shit had niggas mad. Let me tell you why. Wasn't even the fact that we was interviewing niggas that niggas had beef with. Why? Because I'm a spitter. Niggas know. Niggas can't go record for. Niggas cannot go record for record with me, bar for bar. And then I had one of the most popping sites. Now think about it, right? At that time, every rapper had their own website, but their website wasn't getting no fucking traffic. Every rapper you can name, it could be from the South or from New York City, whatever. My shit was smoking shit. You gotta think. Worldstar was number 2. I mean, Worldstar was number 1. We was number 2. Smoking shit. Yep. And look, all these New York City niggas, you know what they did? Made all their videos exclusive to Worldstar to go against M.Reck. I'm lying? Let me know if I'm lying.
I remember it vividly. Yup.
Okay, so we're gonna talk, and you brought it up. And that's something that I had in the cut. I totally forgot to bring that up, but this is facts. So Easy, salute to you because you cracked the code. You cracked the code just now. These niggas, I'm telling you, these niggas went against Forbes DVD is a New York City fucking site. And all these New York niggas made their nasty videos exclusive to Worldstar, right? And then was paying Worldstar for the top box. Mind you, only to spite me. Oh, nah, I'm not putting my music on that nigga website. He's a rapper. Instead of looking at it like, oh, nah, he one of us. So when I address the hate, I'm addressing the hate because that shit came to me direct, and I could show you where it really came from. Don't let these niggas fool you. And they know it's the truth. They know it's the truth.
Right, exactly. And also on top of that, it was crazy too, because like I started looking in, like there's a lot of people in my shoe that stands from the town. So be like, yo, that'll be a good look going for a DVD. You know, you upcoming artist. Why the fuck you going to Q to Worldstar? Like, that made no sense. You from Brooklyn, you from the town, Rex from Brooklyn, like go there. So I totally agree. It's crazy.
Come on, man.
Crazy.
Look, you cracked the code so ill that I don't even know if I want to talk no more, because it's like game over. What we talking about? So we're going to talk about the origin. That's the origin. Like outside of Troy Ave. Look, outside of Troy Ave, let's talk about a New York City website that put on for the culture, had the most exclusive interviews from Brooklyn. Niggas went against. Brooklyn niggas went against. You know who held us down hard? The Bronx. The Bronx niggas was fucking with Forbes DVD so hard, you would think we was from the Bronx.
That's crazy.
Bronx niggas used to be like, yo, Reck, what that tab like? I need to be on that Forbes DVD. Your shit popping. Shouts to the BX. This is facts. All these New York City rappers making they shit exclusive to Worldstar, paying $5,000 for the top box. And how that work out for you? Niggas thought they was out of here.
Like 15 seconds.
Yeah, niggas thought they was out of here. Them fucking fake ass numbers. And them numbers been fucking. That shit was fluff. And niggas knew that.
We're not gonna talk about that though. So yeah, I was all fake. Them numbers was even 200K, 400K now. It was really 15 views. That's it.
Yo, let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this. Worldstar was the #1 site. We not gonna get it fucked up. That's one thing I don't do. It was the #1 site. Because niggas made them the #1 site. Right? A lot of these New York niggas need to blame themselves. And then Worldstar shitted on them niggas.
Yup.
You made your videos exclusive to Worldstar, and then now when they got to the status they got, they like, nah, we need 5 bands. You want that top box? Word. This is facts. So let a nigga call up. I want one of these rappers from Brooklyn, New York City, call me up and let me know if I'm lying. Nigga ain't gonna do that. You know why?
They not, because
they know what it is. First of
they
all,
know, but I know you was out there with them. Like,
first of all,
he was
look,
inside nigga. They know you was outside.
The DJs, look, Slade kept it real with me. Slade said, Reck, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You gotta pick and choose what you gonna do. You gonna be a rapper or you gonna be a journalist, right? Mind you. So look, he told me this 10, 12 years ago. Forbes DVD, wavy, music wavy. I'm all over the radio, right? So now every rapper is a fucking journalist. So K Slade was trying to deter me, you know, and God rest the dead, was trying to deter me from doing what I do. I can multitask. I'm talented like that. So now look, you look at all these rappers, right? What they are, journalists now, right? Look at Joe Budden, Nori. We can go on and on. But
every single one of them.
Who's the blueprint to all that shit? Niggas was telling me I was crazy.
DVD, yeah.
Exactly, Forbes DVD. And this is facts.
Crazy.
These niggas can't dispute that.
All documented.
This is all documented.
It's
Facts.
documented.
Every rapper got a podcast right now. But when I was doing it, and niggas know I had to smoke on their music. But the fact that they was looking at me like I was Big Tigger. That's the reason why. Remember how Big Tigger used to smoke niggas in the booth? But the fact that
Rap City in the basement, yeah.
But the fact that niggas was looking at him as an interviewist, they didn't want to respect it. That's kind of how they was trying to do me. But you see, the game right now is every rapper got a podcast. You see how crazy that is? It's like it's warped. The world is warped right now. Because when I was doing it, it was like, oh, I'm crazy for doing music, banging music, and then also interviewing niggas. But that's the thing right now. But here, I want to make this point. You see how niggas came from the golden era, right? Which was, I guess, the 90s. So somebody like a Nas or a Jay-Z, and they might ask Nas or Jay-Z, who are your influences? They say Rakim, Coogee Rap, this, that, and the third. So these podcast dudes doing what they do, right? And I made it cool and street for niggas to interview niggas from this perspective. Why M.Reck name don't come up when niggas ask, what's the origin of you starting your podcast? Come on now.
Yeah, that's
Come
a
on,
good
man.
point too. That's a real good point, because a lot of, like, if you look at these interviews now, right? Like, they interview all the old school cats. I'll be like, they did that shit. Like, then they asking this, and you know they be watching y'all shit because
come on now,
they'll ask them the same questions y'all asked them.
Yo, homie,
Same
hold on.
Homie,
hold on. I'm locking you in, my nigga. I'm. You know what I'm gonna do for you? Listen. I gotta sing you to Ruth Chris, cause you cracking the code. You all the questions that I've been asking and all the questions we ask, all these niggas is doing is our old interviews over. All these niggas. And Vlad, he know what time it is, right? I'm glad this live happened. Oh yeah, Vlad tried to buy Forbes DVD. I turned him down. And I met him in a Universal Records building. That's when he had that position over there. All right. And I met him on business, on Complex Business. Complex Media is a place where they put ads on your website. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what Complex does, right? And I was like, he called me because we was about to pass him in the traffic, right? Now, he was number 2 in terms of the digital numbers, but we was number 2 overall in the streets. Like Worldstar had it. They was number one. You can't dispute it. Even though they was fluffing their numbers, they still was what they was. It was a machine. You know what I'm saying? And Jordan Tower had a lot to do with that. And Jordan Tower was my partner. So this is what I'm saying. It still comes back to the origin. And I'm the origin to all this internet interview shit. When you interviewing niggas on some real in-depth shit. This is facts. So if we gonna talk, let's talk for real. This shit bigger than Troy Ave. It's bigger than M.Reck. This shit is this New York City hate, and it's gonna keep happening because niggas keep fucking hating. And that's why New York is not on top. Because, man, listen, when Money and Violence, right? #1 web series. Instead of everybody just putting energy into that, everybody created their own web series to go against Money and Violence.
Good point.
This hate has got to stop. And niggas try to use it like, oh, no, it's competition. Nah, it's hate. Because you wasn't even thinking about doing a web series until Money and Violence popped off. Rest in peace, Boom P, though. I'm keeping it so real easy. Yo, look, homie, it was things that I wouldn't say I forgot about. It was in the back of my mind that you brought to the surface, homie. I gotta thank you for calling because, yo, it was meant for me to do this live because I had to speak to you because I had things that I needed to bring to the forefront, and you did that for me because you brought it up. So I gotta salute you because a lot of the people, they don't know this easy. You think you would think everybody know. They don't know because we was ahead of the curve.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember those days like was yesterday. I was in school back then. Like it was funny because I'll never forget. I forgot what it was. I'll never forget this shit. Right? It was an interview y'all did, right? And then Jordan, I think it was Jordan Tower, Vlad, one of them. They fucking put their watermark over y'all shit, and I'm like, hold up, that's a full DVD.
I'm gonna tell you.
Why the fuck
Look,
putting it?
I'm gonna tell you. That was a Jim Jones video. I shot 2 Jim Jones videos, right? Exclusively Forbes DVD, Gutter Music was M.Reck, Gutter Music Films. Forbes DVD was the website. I had the Forbes DVD watermark in the middle of the video. Dumb niggas went over the Forbes DVD watermarks, ripped the video, put Worldstar across my video, took my name out the credits. They did all this fuck shit. This is what Worldstar was known for. But this is the same website that these so-called niggas was investing all this money and putting all this energy into. And that's what I'm saying. Like, how niggas is riding with haters. Like, somebody brought something up earlier. A hater is equivalent to a fucking snitch in terms of, you know, just the level of a fuck nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Like, because think about it. Look, it's because of haters why Nipsey Hussle ain't here. And I want to say today is the 4th death anniversary of Nipsey Hussle. Look, hold on. MRecktv put out a documentary today on Nipsey Hussle. That's what I do for the culture. I've been putting on for this fucking culture. Shouts to Cesar Tracks. Shouts to Moody Films, because they put the project together and they brought it to me. They say, yo, Reck, this is the perfect platform to put this Nipsey Hussle documentary. It's on my channel too. I put on for this culture. For real, for real. Nipsey Hussle, and I got to shout out, you know, Doggy Diamonds. That's my partner at the time. He interviewed Nipsey Hussle on Forbes DVD. Nipsey Hussle first interview on the East Coast is with Forbes DVD. I'm lying, Easy. I know you know that.
Not at all. A lot. Actually, to piggyback on that, a lot of the rappers that everyone's fan of right now came through Forbes DVD. Future was up there. Dave East was up there.
Come on, man.
Motherfucking Fetty Wap was up there. It was so many more. Like, what? Come on, son.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Shouts
Shouts.
Y'all was there, where was y'all? DTF Radio? Y'all was over there?
Yeah,
I
DTF.
remember.
See, yo, man, damn, you had to be down with.
I was following y'all since day. I was in school following y'all.
Wow.
So like you said, a lot of people don't know this. Until this day, I go outside. People like, yeah, I'm like, nah, y'all got it wrong. They started that shit, and now showing the old YouTube video. They go, oh, how did you know that? Yeah, I don't know because y'all going to popularity. You know what I mean? Y'all going to popularity, which I see more frequently. So since they more frequent out there, you're gonna believe that they started this shit or they were the origin of it. No, that's not the case.
Facts, King.
At all.
Yo, man, damn, you really. I needed to hear this phone call. I needed to hear what you had to say, man, because niggas been look. You see how the narrative, right, got changed with this whole situation, but then the narrative been changed because when you got niggas who want to say, okay, I'm this type of nigga, I'm a real nigga, I'm a real Brooklyn nigga, I'm a real New York nigga, but niggas went against the realest New York site that was holding everybody down. We put everybody videos on the site and interviewed everybody from the town, and niggas went against us.
Yup.
So how is that real? I'm trying to understand, because I hate the word real the way these rappers or these so-called real niggas use it, because it ain't genuine. Because if I'm saying I'm for the culture, if I'm Brooklyn all day, and that's what I was on. Because if you go to Forbes DVD, it's still two Brooklyn niggas. It still was a whole bunch of Brooklyn niggas music that was up there, independent or niggas with deals. But everybody screamed this Brooklyn shit. Everybody screamed this culture shit.
That's why I say to this day the last solid, real official like New York dude that we had that had a platform for real was K Slay. That's why when he died, it fucked up. It really fucked up New York City, man. It really did, man. It fucked it up. He was the last one to play underground niggas straight from home, to play niggas that ain't never got their shot. He'll play them on the radio. He'll play niggas, these other, I ain't gonna say no names, but they scared to do that.
Listen.
Nah, man, because if I play that, then K-Slay didn't give a fuck, man. That's when he died, fucked the city up. Man.
That's a fact, man. Salute to K Slay. Rest in peace to K Slay. And he held the culture down. The whole culture, especially New York City. And you know, God rest his soul. You know what I mean? Salute to Pat Poose. Because one thing I would say about Pap locked in with Forbes DVD. And I'm not going to go into all the details, but when Pap locked in with us, that shit got so wavy. I'm talking about them Pat Poop's numbers was so crazy. And niggas was sick. Because you know why?
They was
like, damn, that nigga Pap locked in with us. And then I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of niggas wrote Pap off. Because remember when Pap had the buzz, and you know, I guess, you know, the Job Records thing didn't work out.
Yeah, 1.5 Job. Yeah, I remember. Yep.
This is facts. Now, I don't want to get into all that because I don't want to make it a thing like I'm putting his situation on blast. It's not that, but I'm just, a lot of niggas is like, yo, this is facts. Calling us. Yo, y'all niggas save Pap. Right? And I don't even want the credit, but this is what niggas was saying behind the scenes. But this is the games niggas play. Because all niggas do is watch in the bushes. It's your favorite rappers and your favorite podcasters. They on this live right now. They in the bushes. This is how they play. It's a dirty game. Niggas is, yo, rest in peace to Kavalaw. Step your game up DVD. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's deep. Yo, easy, man. I want to say this, man. Where you from again, homie?
I'm from Brooklyn, man. I'm from Marlboro Project, Brooklyn.
Salute. Shouts to the whole Marlboro. Man, salute to you, man. I appreciate the call because I really be putting things in the back of my mind because I'm always moving forward, never backwards. But I feel like tonight was the night that niggas needed to hear the real history.
Yeah.
Because
I just want to say one thing before I go. Yeah. My father always told me, man. My father always told me, if you be around somebody, you chill with them, you hang with them, and then you wait till a perfect moment to expose them, what that say about you. So I see it about that boy Maino. So that's why I'm saying with that.
Shots fired, man.
Yeah.
Peace.
Keep doing your thing, man.
All right, easy.
Right.
Love, homie. Hold on. Let me save the homie easy number. Hold on. Do me a favor. Just let me save the homie easy number. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. It's only right that I need to. That dude brought me back. That dude brought me back because I almost forgot how these niggas was hating on Forbes DVD. Oh, nah, we ain't forget. Hold on. Yo, easy, do me a favor. Text your handle to this number because I can't see the missed calls because so many people calling. I'm not doing it anonymous. So if you one of these rappers that's mad because I'm telling the truth and you calling from a block number, I'm not doing no anonymous. Peace. Mute your audio. Mute your audio.
Peace. What's good, M.Reck?
What's going on, family? Salute.
Salute. Your boy born in Brooklyn, calling from upstate.
Okay, talk to me, King.
Yo, it's crazy out here. We gotta understand, M.Reck. You from Brooklyn, I'm from Brooklyn, and this is a whole Brooklyn situation. And we gotta keep it right there. Respectfully.
I mean, I've been keeping it Brooklyn. And niggas been going against me for whatever reason, my nigga. I ain't never ratted. I ain't never hated. All I did was make dope music and have a big platform for everybody to eat off.
Right.
So
salute to you, M.Reck the General.
Nah, salute. But look,
spearheading the New York movement, you know? That should always be saluted.
Let me say this. Let me say this. I made it cool for niggas to do interviews and I made this interview shit cool. Because at one time, this shit was on some real nerd shit.
Right.
Or some journalist shit. I made this shit cool and street. But niggas ain't saluting. But everybody doing it. Look, niggas got new careers because of a nigga. Podcast thing is a thing now. Interview thing is a thing now. Having a YouTube is a thing now. But niggas looked at me crazy. They looked at me crazy.
Nah, M.Reck, I want to say, I salute you on that. Yes,
I salute.
You started that from back when it started, and I wanted to mention because you've been saying in your live, you know, it's people in here from New York and people watching and listening. And I wanted to bring it back to the origin of Brooklyn. Yes, hip hop started in New York, but Brooklyn spearheads New York hip hop. That needs to be said. Brooklyn spearheads New York hip hop. That's a fact. When we talk about the lingo that comes out, when we talk about the swag that comes out, it always goes back to what's going on in Brooklyn. I'm an original Brooklyn dude. That needs to be said. First and foremost, when we talk about the whole situation that's going on and everything, we talking about Brooklyn dudes. Tax is a Brooklyn dude. Troy is a Brooklyn dude. So when everybody start talking about, you know, on a grand scheme of things, oh, you know, when you got to handle and take care of your own, I'm talking about taking care of my own. So I'm speaking on Brooklyn. Tax is Brooklyn. Troy is Brooklyn. Banger is Brooklyn. R.I.P. Banger.
Everything is
Free
Brooklyn.
Taxstone.
It's all Brooklyn.
That's right. That's right. So let's keep it there. Let's keep it there. Let's keep it there because I understand your platform, but we got to put it out to the world.
Look, hold on.
Because
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Brooklyn Spare has this thing.
Facts.
Brooklyn Spare
But hold
has
on.
this thing.
Let's do this. You forgot. Troy Ave, Taxstone, Trife Gangster, Maino.
Brooklyn.
All Brooklyn.
That's right.
But you see the problem. But hold on. But hold on. You see the problem though. Brooklyn niggas. Brooklyn niggas is not unified. Brooklyn niggas is not unified. That's the problem. That's been the problem.
Thank you, M.Reck.
That's been the problem.
Thank you, M.Reck, for highlighting. Thank you for highlighting what I'm trying to get to. We got to start to change the narrative. That's the highlight of it, M.Reck. We got to start to change the narrative of all the effery going on. And that's the truth. We looking bad right now. Brooklyn is looking bad right now behind all of this. The drill music got us looking bad. This got us looking bad. Pride and ego is in the way, got us looking bad. And we need to set it aside and start working together and building.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Maino attacking Troy Ave. That's been going on. Maino not having all the other the Taxstone. Yeah, we know about all that. But what's the
solution?
The root when you say it's the ego and the pride.
Facts.
Because that leads to the hate. Let's address the ego and the pride that's in the way before we get to the hate. And make Brooklyn greater then.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you how real it is. Now,
that's the realness.
Nah, you spoke real shit. Salute. Now, I'm going to tell you, I always put my pride and ego to the side. I don't have no ego. And my slogan is, kill your ego before it kill you. You understand what I'm saying? Now, my man G Money, he had a store in East New York. I want to say Logan, between New Lots and Blake.
Yep.
Right? Now, G Money, he knew Maino. That was his homie. I think Maino just came home. G Money was like, yo, my man Maino came home. Yo, he rapped. Yo, Rec, you doing your thing with the Gutter Music mixtapes. Yo, meet up with Maino and, you know, put his music on your mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, I was going hard in the streets with the Gutter Music mixtapes. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I met with Maino downtown in front of Junior's. You know, the infamous cheesecake spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Junior's ain't infamous. Junior's.
Yeah, I met him.
Met at Junior's.
Yeah, met him. We dapped up. He gave me the music. I put the music on the mixtapes, whatever. And mind you, I did that favor for my man G Money. Now, Maino, he made his buzz on DVDs and mixtapes. You know what I mean? Cocaine Cities,
right?
Real Talk, Smack.
Right.
But mind you, I never got, yo, homie, you looked out. You know what I'm saying? You put me on a mixtape. I never got that return favor or, yo, homie, nah, you know what? When I first came home, G Money introduced us. You held me down. I never got that. Mind you, I don't care about it. But it showed you, and I could go on. Like when I met Troy Ave, BB Kings, somebody introduced us. I forgot who it was. And they was like, yo, Troy Ave, you know M.Reck? He was like, nah, I don't know M.Reck, but I heard that nigga shit on the radio going off. And I said to myself, that was real, because he didn't act like, oh, nah, I never heard the name. And then he let it be known, nah, homie out here moving. And we dapped each other up. And it was a mutual respect from there. Now look, let's go to Taxstone. I interviewed Taxstone on Forbes DVD, right? And him and Troy already had the situation going on. I'm trying to offer resolution. So I asked him, yo, what's going to happen when you see Troy Ave, man? Can you resolve it? He said, nah, it's lit. Mind you, I never put that out. So I got that footage. I never put it out. But I put other parts out to the interview. I'm saying all that to say this. And there's certain people who noticed that I never put that footage out because I knew that shit was gonna have shit crazy out here. This is before Irving Plaza.
Yeah.
And I still got that footage, never put it out.
Ego and pride.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm showing you how all these Brooklyn niggas that we talking about, M.Reck came through with open arms showing love. You dig what I'm saying? Now,
yes, sir.
Troy Ave, now with Taxstone, he said some fly shit out of his mouth about Forbes DVD because him and Doggy got into it. Him and Doggy Diamonds got into it. They had a back and forth. And I think he went on Vlad on one of these shows. What is Forbes DVD? DVDs is out the loop. Who still watches DVD? First and foremost, mind you, you was just on Forbes DVD. You see how Brooklyn tear down Brooklyn? When a Brooklyn nigga came through, look, when a Brooklyn nigga came through to your hood, we both from the East, but I still came to your hood. I'm giving facts.
And I'm speaking about pride and ego tearing us down, bro.
Look,
you
but hold on.
everything of what I'm saying.
Yeah, but hold on.
It's pride and ego in all of this.
Facts.
Not saying you holding on to pride and ego.
Nah.
It could be the opposite side holding on to
let me say
pride
this
and
though.
ego.
Hold on.
But it's pride
Hold on.
and
Let me
ego
say this.
that doesn't allow us to work together.
Facts.
To build.
Let me say this though. Let me say this last thing.
Brooklyn.
Let me say this last thing. Nigga said Forbes DVD. Who watches DVDs? First of all, when I came up with the name Forbes DVD, we came up with the idea of having a DVD as well as an online site. But then when you break down Forbes DVD, digital video on demand. So it was beyond a tangible disc. So the inception of when I created this shit in my mind and broke it down, the shit was already ahead of its time because I was thinking digital, because when I put out content on the internet that was supposed to be on DVDs, niggas like Arliss Michaels and Fendi called me and said, yo, why you putting your footage on the internet? You got to sell that. I said, yo, I am. I said, what I'm doing is building up my pre-orders. So when I go to these stores, they was asking me for boxes because they saw it on Forbes DVD and Worldstar. They saw the trailers or they saw a clip. So I've been ahead of the curve. I've been giving niggas the game. I've been gave niggas the blueprint. And I've been showing niggas love from Brooklyn and just the whole culture. But so when niggas talk this Brooklyn shit, ain't nobody more Brooklyn than me, because to be Brooklyn, you got to show love. You got to spread love the Brooklyn way, right? Ain't that what Big said?
Correct.
Ain't
Correct.
that?
No, it's not. No. M.Reck, it is not about what Big said. Spreading love the Brooklyn way been before what Big said. Respectfully. Spreading love the Brooklyn way. Big only highlighted Brooklyn love. Respectfully.
Facts.
I am from Brooklyn, born and raised. I was around when Biggie was coming up. He highlighted what was already done, what was already to be. So when you say that, I say that. Yes, all due respect of Brooklyn. Big highlighted as you say that. Let me correct that. And I ain't trying to, step on what you're saying, because everything you're saying, you highlighting what is the truth. M.Reck the general and what's been going on. But I want to say Brooklyn looking bad right now
Bad.
behind this whole situation because we spearhead the hip hop movement. Brooklyn spearhead the hip hop movement when it come to what the lingo end up being, when it come to the swag of hip hop being. Brooklyn headline that. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. It ain't about the drilling. It ain't about the killing because Brooklyn has always been known for that. That's a fact in hip hop. In the music, it's always been highlighted in that. And we got to change the narrative of that. We have to. That's what nobody is looking at in this whole industry.
I agree with you, King.
In the whole industry, like Pop Smoke, like for real.
No, look, hold on. Let me interject. I'm glad you mentioned what you said, and you mentioned Pop Smoke. Now let's get back to the hate. It's the hate why Pop Smoke is not here. It's the hate
pride
why Nipsey's not here. It's the hate why Big is not here. It's the hate why Tupac is not here. But niggas say, fuck the haters. Nah, let the haters rock. Nah, y'all let the haters rock. And niggas took out our kings. Our kings is gone because y'all niggas let the haters rock. So that hating shit, that shit is a fucking bad disease. That shit is worse than snitching. That shit worse than snitching. You know why? Because a nigga like Funk Flex is a fucking hater. And a lot of niggas' careers never got off the ground because of that fucking hater.
Because of pride and ego in New York. Because of pride and ego in New York.
And that's a fact. You know why? Because he called himself the kingpin.
Look, let me put this out there. The Southern rappers say it in interviews. When they come to New York and it's put out there and they talk about how the competition is in the South and it is in New York, the Southern rappers tell you that there is no competition. In New York, we need to understand that there is no competition. We need to come together and really continue to take over as we set the trend. That's where New York fell off at. They forgot that we set the trend and started following other things and trying to use that to set a trend. No, New York has been the original. And that's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. Look, if you look at Chicago drill music, Chicago drill music was a situation, right? And they got highlighted in the sense of behind what was happening behind the music. But when New York started doing drill music, that's when drill music took off. Period.
Nah, facts.
And that's a fact.
Let me do this, man.
That's a fact.
Hold on, homie. Let me do this. Let me do this. Shouts to Bag Life Media. They in the building and they in the comments, you know, being active, and I salute that. Opposed to other niggas that's on this live, you know, doing funny shit, not being, you know, active, or they doing funny shit. When you a live nigga, I tell niggas, it's not about how many niggas you kill, how many niggas you put hands on.
Right.
You move like a G. When you see somebody out here doing what they doing and you tapped into their shit, you don't act like you don't hear them. You don't act like you don't see them. That's not live to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of niggas, like, miss me with that real nigga shit, because a lot of niggas, real nigga cards, been got pulled, been got revoked, because they been doing fake shit. I don't give a fuck about how many niggas you shot, how many niggas you put hands on, whatever. Nigga, if you moving like a fake nigga, I'ma call it what it is. I seen niggas shit on niggas that helped them in this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not real to me.
Can I throw this out there, M.Reck?
Yeah, that's not real to me.
Can I throw this out there?
Yeah.
Can I throw this out there? Let's change the narrative of that word real nigga right now. Let's change the narrative, because A
Let's do
real
that.
nigga is subjective to a person and into their environment. So what a real nigga is to me or is to somebody else where they grew up from may be a little bit different, depending on how they grew up and how, you know what I mean? So let's throw that real nigga shit out. Because it ain't about a person being everybody a real nigga. That's a whole fact. If you grew up in an environment and you grew up under the circumstances and you understand the circumstances of your environment, you're a real nigga.
That's a fact.
We need to throw that whole real nigga term out.
Nah, I am.
Because it makes no sense.
I'm gonna do
and
this.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna do this, homie.
And I think you need to spearhead that.
No,
because I'm spearheading that. That whole term, real nigga, make no sense.
Let's do this, homie. I've been on the line with you for a minute. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna address the people. What's your handle, homie? What's your handle? What they call you?
Born in Brooklyn.
Born in Brooklyn. Salute, King. Thanks for I love the dialogue and the commentary. Appreciate you. So I'm gonna change the narrative right now. Let me address the people. But yo, hold it down, homie. Let me address the people real quick. All right?
Salute.
So look, this is what I'm gonna do, man. We're gonna change the narrative with this whole real nigga shit and all that. That shit out the window. My purpose right now, anybody that's misfortunate or homeless in the world, not just Brooklyn, because I don't own Brooklyn. I'm not the mayor of Brooklyn, and even if I was, he still don't own Brooklyn. I'm not Eric Adams. Hold off on the calls, man. Hold off on the calls. I gotta bail because I'm changing all narratives. Fuck all this real nigga shit. That real nigga shit is out the window, and Brooklyn niggas, y'all fucked everything up. I'm just keeping it real. All you niggas who had a shot, everybody wanted to be this so-called king of New York, king of this, whatever. Fuck this shit up. Everybody. All ego, all pride. And I'm looking at niggas like all you gotta do is work together. All we gotta do is unify. I showed these niggas the way. They went against me for Worldstar and everything else. That's water under the bridge. What we doing about the homeless? What we doing about these kids that's never coming home, that got kidnapped from child trafficking? What we doing about the culture? This is bigger than Troy Ave, Taxstone, Maino, and everybody, myself. What we doing about us as black men and black women? The black family is in shambles. Go get Spooky Hours episode 3, Spooky Hours TV.tv. I'm building right now, y'all. That's the real thing I want to talk about. What are we doing for the people that's misfortunate? The people that's misfortunate, that's on the street right now. And a lot of them helped so many people that they helped themselves out of a situation. And then the same people they helped didn't even help them. So now they on the street. And you know what they said? Fuck the world. It wasn't like they saying fuck the world because they couldn't make it. It's like fuck the world because I helped everybody and look where it got me. Y'all don't even know what's going on in people's heads in the homeless shelter, the people that's homeless, in the street. They gave up because humanity did them wrong. And all they need is somebody to say, I'm here for you. I want to be that person. And I don't want no credit because I'm really for my brother's best interests. I'm really for That's all I did was put people on, put people in position. Y'all already know that. People rewrite history, that's on them. But this is all documented. But I want to talk about fuck this rap shit. Our people are doing bad out here. Stop praising these fucking designers, these so-called high-end designers, this Gucci, this Louis, this all that bullshit. Why would you go against somebody that's from where you from making clothing and you want to put on Gucci, Louis, and all that other shit, and they don't even want you in their clothes? They don't rock with y'all at all. If we gonna talk, let's talk. I'm tired of niggas rocking designer. Nigga, you ain't doing nothing. Being fly. You know what being fly is? When you coordinate your clothes from head to toe, it don't matter what you got on. You could have went shopping at Payless. And the way you coordinate that shit is how a nigga was able to say, yo, he was fly. Because you know what? I don't know what he got on, but that shit going off. That color scheme he got on is going off. That's a fly nigga. But like I said, that's only one aspect. Dudes don't even support their own. Dudes be having, look how people clown FUBU after a while. At first, it was a thing, salute. But then, remember, people clown people for wearing FUBU. And that's for us, by us. How crazy is that? So y'all want to talk about hate? It always come back to the hate. And stop it with the snitching shit. I'm tired of that shit. Y'all niggas put so much energy into that. But the hate is really destroying the world, destroying us as a people. Y'all niggas been snitching. Y'all niggas been snitching since public school days. I guarantee you, if you went to school with some of these niggas and you find their classmates and this so-called street nigga talking about keeping it thorough, that nigga was the main tattletale in kindergarten or in first grade. That's all niggas did was tell. But they get to change the narrative on this internet or get to change the narrative when they 30 years old because they can rewrite history. Think about this. Niggas been telling, you know why? Because when kids was fighting back in the days, you say like a young boy hit another young boy, snuffed him in his face. That young boy went home and told his mother that the other boy hit him in his face. And the mother came to the school on some bullshit, or the pops came to the school to address the little boy or even try to put hands on a little boy. So niggas been telling. So y'all keep running with this telling, snitch shit, but our people are fucked up from the hate, the government. Y'all keep praising these fashion designers. Y'all keep praising these fucking women who don't care about you, these gold diggers. Y'all keep hating on somebody that can help you. Like I said, man, I don't have a dog in the race. You know why? Because I have a bigger mission. I didn't hold down Brooklyn and hold down the culture for brownie points. I did that because nobody else was doing it. I ain't put people on to put people in a position to rock with me because I needed somebody. No, because I want to, if I'm interviewing somebody, right? And shit going well, my Outside of Hot 97 DVD, whatever, I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm doing my music thing here. You do the interviews. But right now, that's like a big thing. Like to be a journalist, that's hotter than the journalist position is hotter than a rapper right now. I gave that away because it was bigger than me. I came in this shit for music. I wanted to kick the doors in with my niggas, my brothers. But nobody talks about that. History get rewritten. I helped your favorite rappers out. But it was never about them. It was about the culture. Everybody screaming culture, but raping the culture. But all these websites, right? Before I knew what people, you see how they cover people content? They was taking content from Forbes DVD and MRecktv before I knew what that was. And they put it on a website, write stories. But the fact that, I got some big numbers. They looking at my YouTube numbers like, nah, we're not going to cover his story because we're going to big his YouTube up. But yet they for the culture. Man, I could go in, man. I just had to address that because it's a lot of false narratives out here. And niggas will rock you to sleep and use this snitching thing. But that's not really the problem. Yeah, it's one of the problems. But we got a bigger problem. We got bigger problems. Our kids, that whole street culture and all this shit, that shit can't do nothing for our kids. Yeah, you're supposed to hold it down. I'm for that. But it's a bigger plan. It's a bigger picture, man. It's a bigger picture. I see all these niggas on YouTube, right? Going at each other. And I'm looking at these niggas like, and I'm not talking about the rappers, I'm talking about the YouTube bloggers or whatever you want to call them. Because they're not journalists. Niggas is so thirsty to get another nigga wave that they got to diss a nigga that they subscribe to. A nigga sat there for years, right? And studied the nigga so much that he said, when I get in position, I'ma diss this nigga and take this nigga out. And that's what's happening. It's a nasty game. This YouTube shit is nasty. Y'all niggas made this shit nasty. This rap shit is nasty. You niggas is nasty. All you niggas be hitting the same chicks. This shit is nasty. You bitches is nasty. You niggas is nasty. This shit is nasty, man. I'm sick of it. Cutthroat city. But everybody screaming they real. Now, this is what we're going to do. This is the solution to everything. Right? And I want to give Maino credit for this. It was maybe 2016. I think they was trying to unify Brooklyn. I think they did it at I forgot the club downtown Brooklyn. It was Maino. I think it was Uncle Murder. I think it was Casanova. It was a lot of different Brooklyn artists. But I said, I went there too. I went there. And I got funny energy too. That's the ill shit too. And the ill shit, it wasn't for Maino. I didn't get funny energy from Maino. It was from somebody else. And they was trying to unify Brooklyn, but I knew that shit was going to last 2 days. You know, so I want to salute Maino because he was trying to do that at one time. I forget everybody that was involved. I think Lisa Evers might have been there too. I think it was called like the Brooklyn Union or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been at Poke Knockers or another name, but you know that club downtown. I think it was on Atlantic and like between Franklin and Classen. Milk River. It was at Milk River. Facts. Shouts to Demon Row on the super chat. Salute to the OG, always spitting facts. Made it in both eras. Big bro. Thank you, King. Yeah, I survived mad eras and I'm still here. And yeah, I'm in a whole nother lane too. Spooky Hours TV show, episode 1, 2, and 3. Go to spookyhourstv.tv, run the numbers up. And I got the trailers that's going to drop. But anyhow, thank you for that, my brother. I'm going to say this because I'm going to get off this live. I've been live a long time. If you new to this channel, you can subscribe, hit the bell. Oh, go get that Best Friends on Tubi. Run the numbers up for free. And we're going to talk. We're going to have these talks because I always speak, but now I'm going to really direct it. Because it's time. And this is the perfect time because even with this Troy Ave, Taxstone, Maino situation, but really with the Troy Ave, Taxstone situation, it fucked up the culture. And I'm going to say this. Y'all don't know what's going behind the scenes. It's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. And I'm not siding with nobody, but trust and believe the whole industry was going against Troy Ave before that incident happened at Irving Plaza. I'm giving you facts so you could take it and do whatever you want to do with it. You know what I mean? This is facts. A lot of people are not going to tell you this. You know why? Because they on the other side, literally. All right, so let's do this, right? We're going to help out the misfortunate people. I'm going to get back to the culture, but I want to help our people out. I want to help out the babies. I want to help out the men that put it all on the line, for their families, that put it all on the line for their peoples and got screwed over. Pause. They outside right now, feeling like the world turned their back on them. I want to do it for those men, those babies, those women, everybody. But the men got effed over big time. Big time. It's dudes that, you know, gave the world to their families that's homeless right now. And they family, when they got on their feet, left them on the street. Let's get to that. All this snitching shit, all this haters shit, all this fucking designer shit. Shit trash. Y'all want to keep making the white man rich, but soon as somebody come out with some fly wears, you hate on it. Oh nah, fuck that nigga shit. I ain't wearing that. I'm gonna get my own clothing line. And then you know what niggas say? Oh nah. Competition is good, it's healthy. Nah, that's the hate right there. Like, now, when we playing basketball, that's competition. You know what I mean? You got Brooklyn Nets versus Los Angeles Lakers. But when we building from ground zero and somebody figure it out and get something off the ground and they get to a certain status, they might be at, you know, a certain level, right? In terms of, you know, you start at level 0 and then, you know, you're trying to get to a level 100. So this person builds it up all the way to level 95. You know what people do? They want to start at ground zero to compete with the person that's at 95. How the fuck how does that make sense? Instead of saying, yo, homie at 95, let me put this energy into him so he can get to 100 and I can eat with him and then he can feed everybody. We can all feed everybody. And then he can help me with my shit. Now I ain't got to start at ground zero because I'm with homie who's at 100. Now when I start, I'm at 75 because the homie is giving me wave. But see, niggas don't think like that. Yo, you know what I said to my sister today? She just called me randomly and said, I was thinking about doing, see, I don't want to put the business out because niggas will try to, you know, copy the loop. But she said I was thinking about doing this type of business, right? You know what I say? You know what I said? I said, I'm gonna invest. And she never asked me to be an investor, but I wanted to let her know you got my full support. You ain't got to sell it to me. And she was blown back because I'm really on that time. She never said, oh, I'm going to start this. Can you invest? Because my sister, she good, super good. She probably better than me in terms of finances. She know how to save money and she, you know what I mean? She do her thing. That's in terms of investing. She good. But I'm showing y'all when somebody is trying to advance in life, the best thing you can do is give them your support, give them assistance, and don't, because people don't want to beg, because once they feel like they got to beg, then they're going to be on it like, all right, I'm going to take care of it. I got this. You know, and that's when people feel like, okay, I came to this person, I laid everything out on the table. This person didn't want to invest early. So now that I cracked the code and I'm up, and that person, I guess whatever they was doing, things ain't work out. Now they want to say, oh, she acting funny because she got her little business off the ground. Nah, she ain't acting funny. She came to you early on when it was just a idea. You had the luxury of getting in on a ground floor. But you chose to do what? Act like it wasn't popping. Or act like somebody's shit is better. That's another thing too. A lot of y'all niggas been haters. Let's start with the weed. It's a lot of dudes that sell weed, right? For years, 20, 30 years. And niggas had whatever it was, exotic. But exotic is the thing now. But niggas had chocolate, niggas had purple haze, niggas had hydro, right? You know what niggas do? Instead of getting it from their mans, niggas will go across town. I seen niggas go, it's Brooklyn niggas who had, the greenery. I seen niggas go all the way to Harlem just so he don't buy it from his man. And I said to myself back then, I said it's hate. And niggas said, nah, Reck, he just like the Harlem shit. So you would rather spend all that money in gas and tolls just to get some smoke. And wasn't getting nothing crazy. It wasn't like they was getting pounds. Niggas was getting niggas wasn't even buying ounces. Niggas might get a 50 sack back then. I'm telling you facts. This hate shit been going on since the beginning of time. It's always been there. Niggas just disguised it. Come on, man. Y'all know I'm talking facts. Shouts to Bag Life, man. Heineken and Esso. I know, I'm gonna say this about Heineken. Heineken interviewed me on True Stories Radio when I was crushing it in the mixtapes and the DVDs and Forbes DVD. And I didn't ask for an interview. He asked to interview me. And I respected that because he saw my grind and he saw how I was putting on for the culture. So he got a lot of love from me and respect from me on that note. And me and him got a build because I think, you know, with this industry, I'm going to say this though. I got to holler at Chubby Chub. And this is on the sidebar. Chubby Chub is 50 Cent DJ. And Chubby Chub said something to me. And I know it came from, you know, the people he aligned with. And I'm not mad. I rock with 50 Cent. I rock with Yayo. Me and Yayo got a record. I like the whole G-Unit movement. But Chubby Chub said something to me. It was something like, because I said something to the effect of, yo, 50 don't fuck with me for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? And I just threw it out there. And he responded on some, maybe you did something that rubbed them the wrong way. Oh, no, he didn't say him. He just said, maybe you did something that rubbed people the wrong way. And I caught the message. I didn't even say nothing. I just said, a word. Because you know why? That was a gem he gave me. A gem in terms of, yeah, he don't rock with you. But I'm going to tell you why he don't rock with you. Because you might have rubbed him the wrong way. Now, mind you, we men. Fuck the status of who you are as a rapper, how much records you sold, how much money you got. That shit means nothing. Because as a man, right? If you feel a way towards a man, and like I said, it's not. I love 50 Cent, like the music, the exec, the TV exec, but I'm talking about man shit right now. If it's a problem, and like I said, ain't no problem with me, ain't no problem with him. But I'm just saying, if it is a problem and it's something like, you don't think that's a conversation? But see, this is the shit that goes on in the industry. It's a lot of behind the scenes dirty shit that's happening. And all that shit could be resolved with a phone call. Yo, when I'm rocking with a platform, I don't care how big or small, or if I'm rocking with a rapper, if he hot, you know what I do? I hit a nigga DM and say, salute, homie, your shit fire. Or I go on his page, like mad, posts, leave comments. Same thing with other, content creators. Because at the end of the day, it's all about building. Like, I'm going to say this. You know who I rock with? My man Rip, Forgotten Kings TV. He's smoking out here, right? Go subscribe to his channel. And the reason why I rock with him, because he's from the young generation. Son is in his early 30s. Early. And he moving out here on this YouTube, Forgotten Kings TV 2.0. And he moving official. He from Baltimore. Shouts to the whole B-More. And I told him, I said, yo, bro, you out here smoking shit. I said, if nobody else told you that you out here smoking shit, niggas is haters. He didn't understand at first. He got it, but I said, yo, don't take my word for it. Just let time reveal itself. And sure enough, not even 6 months later, he understood what I said to him. You understand what I'm saying? Because them same people that never saluted him, you know, the so-called competition, other YouTubers, was taking the loops that he was doing. You know what I'm saying? And remixing it or just copying the whole shit. And I said, yo, homie, I'm telling you this because niggas is going to do that to you. So when niggas started doing it to him, you know, we discussed like, damn, homie, I gave you the heads up early. He's like, yo, you right. And I rock with him because he listens. He don't have to listen because he got it figured out. But the fact that he saluted me and was like, yo, Rec, I grew up watching you do this shit. You one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing on YouTube. You are inspiration to me. And mind you, that shit felt good to hear somebody say that. You know what I'm saying? But the ill shit, before he followed me on Instagram, I was already admiring his work. I was admiring him smoke shit on YouTube. I didn't know who he was, but I saw the YouTube. I said, yo, whoever this is, they smoking shit. And I like the energy that's coming from that page. That's another thing with me. I read energy. I could read energy before I speak to you. I could read, and it's, you know, you might think it's weird, but this is facts. I could read energy from your social media page. So when dudes be trying to hit me and all that, I know they ain't writing exact because I done came across them one way or another, and I'm like, nah, I don't like the energy that's coming off that page. So these days, right, you don't need to be next to nobody, or you ain't got to get up with nobody to know how they feel about you. You can read that shit from the social media, right? Say, for instance, right, if you grew up with somebody, think about this, right? And they follow you on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever it is, right? And they don't like none of your pics. And you know this person. And you're going to see this person, you know, in the streets or whatever it is. And then on top of that, before you see them in the streets, you know, after, you know, they follow you on social media and then they curve all your posts, but you see them on other niggas' posts, whether it be celebrities or whoever it is that they don't know. They in the comments talking to themselves because that so-called celebrity ain't going to respond back. But yet, you're going to curve the dude you know for real. Like, you don't see none of his posts, you don't like it, but then when you see him in person, you talk about his post that's on his page that you didn't like. So you see what I'm saying? That hate is dangerous in so many different ways. I always said I don't like that watching shit before the social media thing got where it is now. I always said that. I don't like that watching shit. You know why? Because when a nigga is watching on your social media page, I take it as a nigga is scheming. Like in the hood where I'm from in Eastern New York, nigga, if a nigga is scheming, you know a nigga about to come get you. So if you know he about to come get you, you better get him first. That's how I take it. So if you on my social media page not liking nothing, nigga, who sent you? Because social media is for networking. Y'all turned this shit into some weird shit. Niggas won't like your accomplishment, but like food pics and videos you taking of the food when you eating in a restaurant, or when you posting up next to a rapper that the dick that a rapper dick that they on, or celebrity dick that they on. It's shit is weird, my nigga. But yet, nigga, I post a pic of me, whatever I'm doing. It might be a picture of just me by myself or whatever. Niggas act like they don't see it. Or accomplishment. Niggas don't want to salute that. But yet, the same nigga that curved my shit right? My personal pic or personal video. Soon as I take a picture with the rappers that I guess he want to suck off, pause. Now my likes is lit. My views is lit. But everybody real though. Everybody real, right? Real fucking fake. And I'm going to end it off like this because it just hit 3 hours. And like I said, this live was never just about Troy Ave and Maino or Taxstone, because y'all know my lives is always, you know, dealing with substance. If you're new to the channel, you might want to subscribe and go through my content so you can get in tune. And you can understand why this is the livest show. And I appreciate everybody that's here that been rocking with me, man. It's late as, well, it's like 1 o'clock on a Friday night almost. But I'm going to watch the spooky hours. Episode 3 just dropped. Shouts to Escobar. He edited that joint and shot it and wrote the script. And you know, I'm the creator of the series. Shouts to the Rec Mob. They called me up with these stories and I turned it to a TV show. So on that note, go get the Spooky Hours episode 1, 2, and 3. Go to SpookyHoursTV.tv. Run the numbers up. Go watch Best Friends on Tubi for free. Run the numbers up. And on that note, salute to SJ, China Black, my whole team. Double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone. I appreciate y'all. We're going to build on Charlie Rock LD. Holla at me, man. I need you on the next show. All right, I gotta hit y'all with this spooky, man. Feel me? Spooky! Hold on, we got the teaser to episode 3. I know Esco sent it to me, but I'm gonna play it tomorrow. But I got a teaser in the damn, where's it at? My bad. I got the teaser, but I don't feel like doing all that. Yo, you know what? It is what it is. Go to SpookyHoursTV.tv. Run the numbers up. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all leave comments on this this live. Go to the live link on this YouTube page and leave comments in the regular section. I need everybody to leave their comments and you know what I mean? Run the numbers up, the likes. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for giving me your time. But let's really help out the misfortunate, the babies, and keep the Black family together. And yeah, we're going to get to the culture. Yeah, we're going to get to, you know, it's hip hop. We celebrating hip hop 50 years, but we got to celebrate us as a people being unified. And the only way to celebrate, we really got to sit at the round table, put it all on the table, and really uplift each other. Each one teach one, man. All right? So on that note, y'all have a blessed night. Peace to the gods and the earths. Peace to the people that's really for the culture. Peace to my family. Peace to the Rec Mob. I'm gone, y'all. Double deuces and bubble gooses. Brooklyn, East New York, all day, Albany projects, and all that. Gone. Hold on. This live is sponsored by the streamboss.com. Before I end the show, if you're looking for a good streaming service, go to the streamboss.com, pay-per-view, sports, everything. All right, so I'm going to run this commercial. This live is sponsored by the streamboss.com. All right?
You hear something? Have you guys heard of StreamBoss? It's a new IPTV provider that gives you over 5,000 channels for only $20 a month. Oh, cool! $20 for live TV, local TV, movies, TV shows, pay-per-views, and so much more. Huh? What? If you have a Fire Stick, smart TV, or streaming device, then head on over to thestreamboss.com to begin your setup process.